Fighting Patriot football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 63 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears. Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie User, Kel Kopecky, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimpron, and I am Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're at the Shrine on Airline in Metairie, Louisiana, as the John Curtis Christian Patriots host St. Augustine Purple Knights. The Patriots come into tonight's ball game with a record of 7 wins, 1 loss on the season, and have a record of 5 wins and 1 loss in district play. The Purple Knights come to tonight's ball game with a record of 8 wins, 1 loss, and they also have a record of 5 wins, 1 loss in district play. Both teams' losses come to the Carr Cougars. Last week, the Purple Knights beat Holy Cross by the score of 32-24, and the Patriots lost to Carr by the score of 48-26. Danny, happy to have you back this week, buddy. I know you had to take a week off with the family, but unfortunately the Patriots also took a step back in the loss to Carr by committing 4 turnovers and falling behind early 21-0. Tonight we'll face another very extremely athletic team in the Purple Knights. As you know, the games between the Purple Knights and the Patriots, when you think you've seen it all, something else happens, and it's the most bizarre games you've ever seen in your life.
You're right about that, Kevin. It's been interesting since we've been calling these games. The Purple Knights versus the Patriots is always an interesting night. Today is going to be no different. 2 very good teams matched up very well. Both of them, only loss is to Carr. So it's going to be a good one. I appreciate being back here with you. Missed you guys last week. It was nice to take a week off with the kids, trick-or-treating, and seeing them as they grow up and have some fun. But if I'm being totally honest, I was pretty much watching the game the whole time at Mike Snyder's house, as much as I could at least, and saw a lot of good things and some bad things last week, but obviously something that we can build on. The good news is that I think we had a lot of points in there that we didn't get to, and I think we gave them some points. We spotted them a little bit, and there were some things that we didn't get to. So I'm excited about tonight and building upon the good things that we did. Now, obviously, like you mentioned, the Purple Knights are always a very good team. These are the school that has put the most players in the NFL from the state of Louisiana, and you will be able to see why. They're very talented all over the field. Their quarterback is having a tremendous year. Coulon, he can throw the ball deep, throw it intermediate, throw it short, and then he can also run the ball. So you and I talked about the opportunity to go to California and play, and what we saw there was a quarterback that we thought was the best that we've seen in a long time, being able to run around, make guys miss, as well as buy himself time in the backfield to let those receivers get lost with those DBs. And I think that prepared us a little bit for what we saw last week and a little bit of what we're going to see tonight. So it's a good opportunity to get out of state, do our job, go there, whip up on a California team with the veer. But you never know how that's going to pay dividends throughout later in the season, but I'm glad that we were able to do that. Tonight you're going to see a little bit of the same thing, a quarterback that can run the ball, spread it out, buy time, do his thing, and then they have athletes all over the field. The receivers are very good. Running back runs very well, but they're big up front also, Kevin. Offensive line, defensive line, they're very, very big, very physical, and they can hang tough with anybody in the Catholic League and take it to you. So we have to play strong, have to play physical, and once again, because last year we knew the reason we probably lost that game was not taking care of the football. So tonight's got to be different. Got to take care of the football, play all 3 phases of the game. Definitely going to be a good one.
Yep, well, it's also homecoming. I know it's odd to have homecoming the last regular season game in the season, but we didn't have any home games. We went to that 4-week stretch in October where we were on the road the whole time. And of course, we didn't want to do homecoming the first game against North Shore. It was too early in the season. Then we had Hall of Fame. Then we had the break. And then senior night last weekend, of course, this is the only option. So homecoming. The good news is for the first time this year, Danny, our championship red jerseys with the stars is also a good homecoming jersey as well. Beautiful. So that's what the Patriots are sporting. Again, we want to thank Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez for their support throughout the years, not just to the broadcast, but just they're both personal friends of Danny and mine, and just great individuals, and they represent the school in the best way possible. If you want to interact with Danny and I during the live broadcast, feel free to send a text message to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give your name and location. We don't have caller ID. Love to give you a shout out. Make a comment. Ask us a question. It's one way for us to interact with you guys during the broadcast. We enjoy it. And we'll have some fun. So let's start out real quick. Steve Downey already hit us up at 11:18 this morning. Want to be first in line. So class of 77, number 87, listening from Gilbertown, Alabama. Of course, Connie, Linda, and Teresa checking in from Kentwood. Thank you, ladies. And then Jeff Bonet, thank you for being a loyal listener. He's actually on his way to, he says, Jackson Barracks for his 20-year Iraq deployment reunion. You know what?
Wow.
Congratulations. I know you spent 2 years over there and in the sand. Thank you, because we're coming up on Veterans Day on Tuesday. Thank you, buddy. Glad you made it home, made it back in one piece. And thank you for being a true patriot, not just a Curtis patriot, but also a patriot in arms, fighting for our freedoms.
Amen to that. Yeah, Kevin, I got a couple here. Miss Linda Crane checking in. I also have Mr. Damian Martin, whose daughter's in school. He said, give a shout-out to my two brothers, Dr. Larry Napoleon Fargo, ND, and Harold Mayberry over there in the Bay Area, California. He's class of 94 from AUG. So appreciate those guys listening, and, of course, Damian.
All right, we're going to pause real briefly for the invocation and the playing of the national anthem. Welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriot.com. The invocation by Mrs. Debbie User, and of course, the playing of the national anthem by the John Curtis Christian Patriot Colonial Regiment Band. Thank you, guys. But besides Jeff, of course, any of you guys, Curtis alums, St. Aug alums, listen to broadcasts. If anybody who's served in the military, thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for doing what you did to give us the opportunity to do this on a Friday night without fear of being, shot and stuff like that. Like in some countries, you don't have the freedom to do this kind of stuff.
That's right.
So,
yep.
Thank you.
What a wonderful game. What a wonderful country. And we're very happy to be able to do this all the time.
And any Marines out there, Curtis or St. Aug, or just any casual listener, let me wish you a happy early 250th birthday on Monday. Thank you for all your support and sympathy. Coach JT, Danny is he's well into his 57th season now. Seemed like yesterday we were in California when I said entering. That's how fast the season's gone by.
It has.
57th season, and his record to date, 637 wins, 87 losses, and 6 ties. The Patriots lead the all-time series versus St. Aug, 15 wins to 3. Last year, the Patriots lost to St. Aug by a score of 20-20. And here's the thing. The previous 2 losses were right before the Patriots got into the Catholic League. If you remember in 2013, the game on ESPN, the back-and-forth game with Leonard Fournette. And then the following year in 2014, we lost that close game by 1. And then we joined the Catholic League. So the Patriots have beaten the Purple Knights every year until last year. So last year is the first time that we lost to the Purple Knights as a member of the league. But that scored 28-20.
I mean, I can remember playing them back in the day. Yeah. We always beat them. It was always a tough matchup. Sure. I mean, they always had athletes all over the field. And believe it or not, they were big guys, too. They were tough and physical and strong. But, tonight's going to be no different. It's going to be a heck of a matchup. The best game in the Catholic League tonight, that's for sure.
Let's toss it down to Coach JT. The boys behind the run-through.
Hey, let's sideline get focused, fellas. Let's sideline get focused. Let's go. Let's put it to them. Let's go. Yeah!
And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School. And we got a little fireworks in the background, but
Oh, yeah.
Lot Boy tailgating.
What is it?
The Lot Boys tailgate.
The Lot Boys.
Nah,
I like that.
I probably messed it up. I was told what the name was, but I forgot.
There you go.
Daniel Morrill and the boys. How's that?
Yeah, we appreciate them doing that.
Well, it's a 2-minute-long fireworks here.
Yeah, I love me some fireworks, man. Nothing better. Now, we were talking about it a couple weeks ago because back on Friday nights when Zephyrs was around, they would always have Friday night fireworks, and it brought back a lot of memories because I remember my mom saying, we're not going to the game, but let's make sure we watch the fireworks. We'll listen for them. And then all of a sudden you hear the first boom and you run outside and you watch the fireworks for a few minutes. So it was really cool.
That's right. I want to give another quick shout out to a good friend of ours, listening to us in Oak Grove, Louisiana, Ray Butler. We actually had him on the broadcast a few weeks back when we played Warren Easton. If any of you guys listen to the broadcast, want to learn a lot of history about high school football here in Louisiana, go to www.14-0productions. It has all the list of all the state championship games, the winners and losers. Matter of fact, from day one, I think it was in 1957, the Louisiana Sports Writers Association came out with the All-State teams. He's got them all.
That's cool.
So, go back to all the eras. He does a great job. So, Ray, thank you for being a loyal listener. We appreciate you.
100%
for being a fan and a friend of the program.
Got a shout out from Bobby Brem. Said, missed you last week. Here watching. Let's go Big Blue. Thanks, Bobby.
Heads is the call. Tails. You would like to receive.
Say the Patriots won the toss and will receive.
All right, swing around this way, swing around that way.
So the Patriots
Curtis won the toss.
will be going right to left.
To receive.
So that's the second week in a row. We won the toss last week and we decided to take the ball and do something with it.
I don't mind that at all,
No,
Kevin.
me neither. Set the
it just
tempo.
to me, it kind of shows what kind of frame of mind you're in because a lot of times people defer and then they wait till the second half. They're saying to that offense, we're going to force you into a mistake or something's going to happen. When you take the ball on offense, that tells me you're ready to punch somebody in the mouth and get some points on the board.
Yep.
Oh, it says, let's go Patriots, the Choquettes and Macrons from West Wego. Checking them out. Appreciate y'all. We've been watching Lane all season. He's having a great senior campaign, playing defensive end, outside linebacker, doing a great job. And it's been fun to watch him over the last few years.
Absolutely. We are moments away from kickoff.
Malcolm Ogeron. So let's go Patriots from Malcolm Ogeron in Thibodaux at Nicholls State. Appreciate that, Malcolm. Glad you're still listening, my brother.
Amen. Number 23, Gilmore, to kick it off for the Purple Knights. Patriots have three back. Dufresne, Horton, and Boudreaux.
So everybody's bunched up there, Kevin. You got to make sure that you're protecting from an onside kick coming from that little tight huddle there, because as soon as the whistle blows, it's a live ball. You can go get it. You know, as soon as it's kicked, you don't have to wait on anything once the whistle blows. So did a good job of seeing them. Then they spread out. Then we can spread out to our defensive formation.
Gilmore kicks it.
Formation.
And this could go into the end zone.
That's a good kick.
And the Patriots will take it over to the 20. Quick shout out to Doug Carter, watching us from Luling with Joey Gustin and the boys from Alabama. Oh, they're from Alabama for tomorrow's game. Good deal.
Yep.
Sit back, relax, and watch the Patriots. Let's give them a victory here.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Come on, offense, let's set the tempo. We wanted the ball, we got it. Now let's go do something with it here. Good to see him in those red jerseys too, Kevin.
That's my favorite.
Always looks pretty. Got some fireworks and those red jerseys, nothing better.
Martinez, the left halfback, lines up at the wing position. Boudreaux be the right halfback. Padgett under center. Tell you what, quarterback keepers every one, but we'll go with Boudreaux, and there's a flag.
It might be
and receiver move.
Oh, okay.
It'll be 1st and 15 for us. You haven't played that position. That's unacceptable. You should never jump offside. Just look in.
100%. Yep, just looking at the ball. But, you know, having said that, these kids are antsy, right? First play of the game, you never know. You're ready to go hit somebody. The guy may be pressing you in your face. You want to come off the ball, smack them back. So, you know, let's play from here.
Yep, same formation. We'll hand off to Boudreaux, crosses over to center. And he's going to get it to 18-yard line, gain of 3.
Not a bad cut right there by Boudreaux on that base play. Just continuing to move across, slide, trying to get some positive yards there, trying to figure it out there on the first play. Let's go get it.
Second down, 12.
I want to say hello to my mom and my Aunt Mary. She's in town from Cincinnati and watching on the big TV. So love you girls and glad you're in town, Aunt Mary. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Ledet checks in at halfback. He'll line up to the left wing. Will do the little counter option near side. Patrick keeps it, and he's going to be tackled at 20. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, short little gain there. Again, trying to figure it out, getting the option. You know, St. Aug can run sideline to sideline. So you're going to have those couple minuscule plays that you'll see, just maybe not a lot of yards, but you might be setting something up for later or seeing how they're playing and then coming back inside or vice versa. So let's get it going here on 3rd down. Bubblicious Barbecue checking in from the Smokehouse in River Ridge, preparing 50 turkeys for John Curtis Thanksgiving feast. Let's go Big Blue.
3rd and 10, Twins to the right. Then outside receiver comes in motion near side. We'll roll to the right. Pass has plenty of time. Just curl route wide open in the middle of the field and in and out of the hands of Horton. That would have been a 1st down. Oh, missed opportunity there.
Yeah, looked like I thought he had the guy in the flat early, but, you know, with the down and distance, I don't mind him coming off of him. But right there, it looked like he waited a little bit to come back inside to Horton. I thought he had him open early.
I saw the receiver, Horton, when he came back on the curl, instead of coming back to the ball, he kind of floated more inside the middle of the field, and the ball was outside.
There you go.
LaCrona punt it. Nice high spiraling kick.
Let it bounce.
They're going to let it hit. Nice Patriot roll.
There you go. Good.
Past the 40. Actually, right on the 40 to maybe the 41-yard line.
Wait, did they have a Purple Knight touch the ball?
He just touched the ball.
Oh,
Let's go.
Goodness. And the Patriots
1st down, Patriots.
Wow. He gave us a break.
What was he even doing there?
Well,
exactly.
The problem.
That's what we tell our people. Get away, Peter, get away from the ball.
What was he doing? I have no idea what he was doing. Now, I will tell you guys, there's a rule that if he thought the ball was touched by a Patriot, he can go after the ball, touch it. It could be a fumble, and it's still their ball. But I didn't see any of our guys even get close to it. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, you're right, Gordon. As soon as that happens, the ball hits the ground, get away.
He picked it up and then dropped it.
Now these guys are trying to talk it over.
Yeah.
But
no, they kept the call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Made me nervous up here, Gordon.
Quick shout out here to the Cherry A's checking in from Porters. Kerry Mocklin checking in from the North Shore, class of 94. Good to hear from you guys.
What's up, Kerry?
So the Patriots get a break. 10:25 to go in the quarter. 1st and 10 at the Purple Knight 41-yard line. That's part of that how to win awareness.
I mean, seriously, Kevin, that'll drive a coach nuts. I mean, special teams, people don't realize how important it is.
Yep.
You might only have a few plays a game, but every play can be a big play, just like that one.
Ball in the near hash mark, Twins to the right. Outside receiver comes in motion near side. We'll go option. Isaac gets the pitch.
Isaac.
Can he turn the corner?
Isaac. Go, Isaac. That boy.
There you go. Play it. There he goes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down the far sideline. They're going to run him out of bounds.
Nice.
Near the 10 or inside the 10. Let's see what they spotted.
At the 5.
At the 5-yard line. Gain of 36.
Nice execution right there. What I was talking about earlier, being able to get the pitch outside, setting up some plays, seeing if you have it. Right there we had it. London did a great job of getting the ball out of his hands. Jacoby Boudreaux kind of setting the point out there. Good job of using his speed, getting outside, and then Isaac outran the inside guy. Jacoby was able to pick up on that 2nd or 3rd level and go get it.
1st and goal from the 5. Ball on the right hash mark. Ledet and Martinez are the halfbacks. Will come near side. Ledet takes a handoff and he scores.
Yes, sir. Touchdown. Nice work, baby. Put your hands up in the air.
The Patriots get on the board first with 10:06 to go in the quarter.
Nice job right there. Good execution. Special teams got the ball back and the offense punched it in.
Hernandez comes in to kick the PAT.
Never forget, Kevin, about Nathan Newby. He's the deep snapper. Got to mention those guys. They're just as vital on any time in the kicking game. Field goals, extra point, be able to have a good snap. I think he pushed
just
it.
missed it. That's right. Yeah, it is. You're just talking about precious points.
Gotta have it, man.
Yep. So with 10:06 to go in the quarter, it's now Patriots 6, the Purple Knights 0.
Oh, I didn't mention my dad either, Kevin. I guess he's sitting there listening too. Sorry, Dad. Love you. Big Ron, I tell you what, I see that face, his grumpy face, he's looking at me.
Danny, that was a 2-play drive going 41 yards in distance, taking 19 seconds off the clock. The big play was Isaac's Roboski's 36-yard run, setting up a 5-yard touchdown run by Lede. PAT, no good, 6-0 Patriots. But that was set up by the Purple Knights botching the punt.
Yep, you know what I love about it, Kevin, is getting everybody involved offensively. You have a plethora of running backs. You have a plethora of all receivers. All get in the game. London does a great job distributing the ball. The offensive line obviously did a great job on that series, protecting the QB and getting downfield and making some key blocks. But everybody getting involved on a lot of different series of the game. So keeping some fresh legs, getting some guys in there, running downhill, it's powerful.
Deep back for the Purple Knights, Williams far side, number 12, Bennett. And Bennett's going to let it go in the end zone. Fernandez kicked it through the end zone, so the first and 10 Purple Knights at their 20 with 10:06 to go in the quarter. A couple more shout-outs. Joey Gusson checking in from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The Hanbury family watching from PJ Resort in Frisco, Texas.
Uh-oh.
And then hello from Jefferson Playground, JPRD Bulldogs, the 9 and under practice. And then, of course, Miss Betty, Mr. Vernon Walker checking in from Phoenix. Appreciate all you guys listening to us.
Now, who's listening from the 9U practice is what I want to know. What Patriots are out there?
That might be AJ.
Because our Patriots are, like I said, we're scrimmaging their 12U on Monday, our 6th grade team. That'll be our last game of the season.
Coulon takes a pass from center, steps up the pocket, has plenty of room, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted.
You almost
Great
had it.
coverage there by the Patriots.
Yep, nice job right there. Jaden Turner was right there. I think, was that Craig Connor kind of underneath coverage? And did a good job. Jaden Turner was as deep as the deepest. All you can ask for him to do. I think the ball got up on him pretty quick. He was worried about the receiver, and then that ball got up on him quick. But I think he gets that one again. He'll make that play. Nice job right there, staying deep.
Kevin Melanson checking in from Harahan. Go Big Blue. Always good to hear from you. Second down 10 with 9:58 to go here in the quarter. Coulon play action pass, fires it near side, intercepted!
Oh yeah!
Right to tap. And the Patriots going to get it around the 44-yard line. That was intended for number 8, Whitley, who's their best receiver. And Danny, he just threw it.
He just threw it over the top of him.
Too high for him.
I swear, Kevin, from up here, for a split second, I'm looking at tap because my eyes are getting worse and worse over the years. I'm looking at tap, and it looks like the quarterback was throwing the slant route to him.
Yeah.
He looked like he ran a slant route. The quarterback throws it to him, and then I realized, shoot, we're on defense here. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
So nice job of tap, just seeing it, reacting, getting to the football, and again, getting the offense the ball back. Nice work. First it's special teams, now it's defense.
Check your field glass. Check that moon out in the background there. How beautiful is that, huh?
That orange moon, baby.
Yep.
That's cool.
First and 10, Patriots on the plus 44-yard line. Tight twins to the right. Ball in that right hash mark on the far side. Will go to the right. Boudreaux takes a handoff. He falls forward to the 46, gain of 3.
It's one of Madden's favorite songs. Something about
41-yard line.
Something about an orange moon. I don't know. Nice job right there, though, man. God, it's so great to get the ball back defensively and just sparks the sidelines in such a way like people don't realize, just energizes the defense, energizes the offense. These guys run out there with some authority, ready to rock and roll. Great job.
Tight twins to the left, ball's on that far hash mark. Patchett check it off. Looks like we may have moved.
Yeah, we go.
Was it a receiver again, Gordon?
I think it's interior lineman.
It was a lineman.
Left tackle, okay.
Russell Bonham is checking in from Baton Rouge. Good to hear from you, Russell. Saw you a couple weeks back. Miss Anita Hellberg, she's the grandmother of the Batard boys, checking in from Gillette, Wyoming.
Yep, Frankie Massico checking in from Alabama. Appreciate you, Frankie. Awesome. Always good to hear from you, my brother. Hope you working hard and doing your thing.
We mentioned this already in the pregame, but just in case you're late to the broadcast, happy early Veterans Day to all you veterans, and happy Simplify 250th birthday for the Marines on Monday.
Hooah.
Second down, let's call it 12. New option near side. Boudreaux takes the pitch. Can he turn the corner? Needs a block. Barely gets it, but he falls forward to the 40.
They did a good job right there, keeping contained, Kevin, the corner. I'm not sure if we got out there on the block, but I think he did a good. Looked like we came in kind of X block there with the flanker, and then the corner was kind of left alone. Did a good job of falling in there on the tackle, but still got some positive yards out of it.
We got to get it to the 34-yard line. Ball's on the 41. So it's called third down and a long 7. Ball's on the near hash mark. We'll put Boudreaux, the right halfback, at the slot. Leday will be the left halfback. We're going to roll right. Head Boudreaux open. Throws the slant. That's going to be Dufresne. Has the first down or more. Cuts it up the field, and he's going to be tackled near the 30.
He has a curl, Kevin. So really, what we designed right there is almost a double twins look. But one of them was a back. The other one was a tight end. And basically, you got 4 receivers out trying to make something happen. Nice job right there.
Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage. St. Aug band is cranking it up, trying to make it difficult for us. We go with the snap. Boudreaux takes the handoff, and he falls forward to the 28-yard line, gain of 2.
I don't like that, how number 2, they hand the ball off, and he comes in and dives at London's legs. I tell you what, if I'm an offensive lineman, I'm going to have something to say about that.
Hey, Merrick Perry checking in from Pensacola.
What's up, Merrick? Merrick, I didn't realize your grandpa was Artie Semino. Artie was our director of operations at River Parish for,
nice.
Goodness gracious, probably over 20 years.
Twins to the right. Second down, 8. We'll go to the right.
Good
Patty
duck.
Keeps it.
Good duck.
Oh, the ball got popped out, and St. Aug got it. Trying to see in the booth. I think the defender hit him right on the ball.
No, I'll tell you what happened. So,
it was a pitch. I'm sorry,
he tried to
there.
pitch the ball.
I see it.
So the pitch back did not stay with the QB, and London's got to be able to peek it and see it. But when he ducked it, and this is hard, so I'm not saying this isn't hard. This is very tough to do. But when that quarterback makes a duck step and gets up the field, that pitch back has to course correct and get up the field with him and keep that, 4.5 to 5 yard pitch relationship. And that's tough to do, but we got to stay with it. I actually like the fact that London had the trust to think that he was out there to go ahead and kick it, but we got to take a peek.
Quarterback keeper, Coulon has it. He can run it. Breaks a few tackles, pushes his way across the right at the 30-yard line. Rick Trussey checking in from Brandon, Mississippi.
I got a shout out here from Chris Bergeron. He said, finally sitting down in the recliner with my fried shrimp plate from Bobby Seafood. Checking in on the Patriots, baby.
Second down about 5. Coulon hands it off. Jeffrey Curtis makes the initial hit.
He got the first.
Yep, right at the sticks. That's number 24 for the Purple Knights on the carry. That's Lewis. Hey, Jarvis Stevens checking in from home. Good to hear from you, man. Can't wait to have you back, buddy. Bobby Desjardins checking in from Algiers. Lewis takes the handoff again up the middle. Jeffrey Curtis says no. Got him for a short game, maybe 1.
Is Jarvis's dad Jarvis as well? I'd be hard pressed to think Jarvis isn't here at the game. But who knows?
Good to hear from him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Steve Downey, U.S. Army, 77 to 81. Thank you for your service, buddy. Appreciate you. All you veterans, feel free to check in with us tonight.
All right, here we go now. Let's go defense. Step it up. Hand off. Go get him.
Up the middle again. Patriots do a good job making a tackle. Barron has to come out. His helmet came off.
Yep, helmet flew off. Good job of Jeffrey Curtis scraping tight. Was able to fall back in on that tackle, and those guys continuing to work. Yeah, Ben Barron, man, Ben thought the play was over, and Powell basically fell on top of him, and his helmet came flying off.
Hey, Woody checking in from Missouri. Watched the game with his son.
What's up, Woody? I see Woody from time to time.
Third and long 5.
Running the neighborhood, being around.
Lewis lines up to the left of Coulon. They'll send a receiver motion. Now we got trips to the left.
They jump.
And they jump.
Yeah, they did. I don't know what the quarterback's pointing at on our side.
We kind of jumped too.
That's okay. As long as they jump first, so we didn't cross. They
call on us.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's going to be called it.
I'm trying to. I can't watch the replay. I'm a little too late. So
it'll be a first down then. Yep. That penalty gives the Purple Knights a first down.
I don't know how we do that. Yeah,
at the 44-yard line.
Too many penalties on us already, Kevin.
St. Aug looks a little confused. They got guys shuffling in and out. They don't know how to line up. We got plenty of time on the play clock, 17 seconds.
All right, here we go, Patriots.
Jarvis is home sick.
Oh, he's homesick. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, man. I tell you what, Lil Dempsey, before I left the house, she said she wasn't feeling good. She had to stay home.
Coulon hands it off. That's number 18 on the carry.
We had a few of them this week, Kevin. They were telling me they were out of practice, couldn't participate. I got to see on offense if one of our guys is back. But, yeah, a few of them. It's kind of, the bug goes around the city, goes around schools, and, hopefully it's just not on game day. So I hope you get well, buddy.
Gain of 2 to the 46, second down, 8. Ball's on the near hash mark. 3 receivers left, 1 near side. Coulon throws it to the near side receiver, and he's quickly shoved out of bounds. That's going to be Williams. Got to keep an eye on Williams, number 3, and Whitley, number 8. They're the deep threat receivers.
Got a text from Jerry and Chantal Savan. Said, so glad my QB's back. Didn't miss you that much since Abbeville game when you spun that ankle. Glad you're back. Thanks, Jerry. Shoot.
Ball's at the Patriot 49. They got to get it to the 46, so third down 3 here. 3 receivers left. Play action pass, Coulon. Now he's going to run it, comes near side. Can he get it the first down? Puts a nice move on, and he might have gotten there.
Tell you what, that was a pretty good job of Ben Barron. He kind of fell inside and he started fighting back, and I thought he did. I thought he got him out of balance.
He's 2 yards short.
Okay, great. But a good job of staying after it. Ben showing his speed right there, trying to get back outside and get that QB down, and then also from inside out our linebacker Terrence Julian.
Yeah, 4th and 2. But he come to the near side, it's hard work because our bench blocks us, but I thought he might have had it, but I'm glad he didn't. So we'll see what happens here. 4th and 2 here.
Stay in the shotgun.
Noble stays in at running back. Terrence
lines up over the guard, over the center now, tight. Stay back, come on. Okay.
They were to see if we could jump off, so we don't. St. Aug calls timeout, so
we were close.
3:42 to go in the first. Timeout charge to the Purple Knights, but this is the Patriots 6, the Purple Knights 0.
Kevin, for their first stop in action, I want to say thank you to Myco. Myco is more than a coin. It's a movement built on Solana, powered by community and inspired by those who want to change people's lives. Play games, stake, earn, and grow together. Myco. Join the network, be part of the future. Play, stake, earn, grow. Myco, safest crypto play on Solana blockchain. So thank you, Dr. Donald Fabach. And I want to say congratulations to him. His daughter, Gabby Fabacher, is on the homecoming court tonight.
Nice.
Give a shout out to Layla Bergeron as well, watching on the big screen. Appreciate that.
Hey, Sandra and Chris Sexton are checking in Memphis.
Oh, that's right.
Wait for the Tulane game.
Tigers play on the Tigers play the Wave. So sorry, Miss Sandra. I say good luck Tigers, but because your boy, I'll say good luck Wave too.
Stephen and Kathy Mintz checking in from Groves, Texas. Always good to hear from you guys. Turner comes in to field it for the Patriots. He's going to stand around the 15-yard line.
I forgot that game was tonight. It's going to be a good one.
Whitley, the receiver, to punt it. Or at least attempt to. Low snap.
Get on it.
Can we get him?
Oh, keep going.
We're giving him chase in the backfield. He has room to punt. There he goes. Good job by him. And then Turner, good job fair catching it at the 35-yard line. But, boy, we had an opportunity getting him in the backfield. That's okay, Lacron. That's okay. You know what? They played it safe, kept him in the middle.
No, he did. He did. But I thought that he was going to continue to go after the ball and be able to at least tackle him, not allow him to punt. But you're right, Kevin. Good job of just kind of swallowing him up, keeping contained, because if you don't, he can make a guy miss and take it for big yards. But nice job again, special teams. Obviously it was a low snap, but getting something started on special teams first before offense.
Kevin Barron checking in from San Antonio, uncle of Ben and Sawyer. 1st and 10 Patriots from the 35-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. We'll go to the right. Boudreaux takes a handoff, and he falls forward. Let's give him 2 to the 37.
Number 2's going after his legs every play.
I'm telling you, Gordon, well, London's a nice kid, because I'd be coming with that high kick pretty soon. Oh, goodness.
Second down 8. Twins receivers to the right. Will come near side. Martinez with the handoff, and he bulls his way
Yeah, nice job right there.
to the 44-yard line.
1 yard short.
Yeah, he just said, did London get hit again? He did. These guys are all over his legs, Gordon.
Every
They
play.
see that he handed the damn ball off. Now I'm starting to get upset. I mean, it's not even close. He handed the ball off a second earlier, and they're bear crawling through his feet.
Two tight split to the right. We'll go to the right. Boudreaux gets the handoff. He has the first down by a yard.
I don't know, Kevin. It's close. Really close.
I think he's at the sticks.
It's close. Hey, guys, you notice they don't measure anymore?
Yeah.
They just make a judgment call.
It's like lazy. They turn around and say, yeah, it looks good. And then
Because where he marked it, it wasn't a first down.
I didn't think so either. I thought the guy on that sideline was a foot short of it. I was looking at the sticks, and I thought it was a foot short. But, hey, we'll take this for sure.
First and 10, Patriots from their own 45. Twins receivers to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Leday's the left side halfback. Boudreaux the right side halfback. We'll go to the right. Boudreaux takes the handoff, and he fights hard, but only a short gain.
Yeah, again,
To
Kevin,
the
these guys are
42.
just like dirt diving at the QB's legs every single time. Number 21 was the defensive tackle did it that time.
Excuse me, I said the 47-year-old. I'm sorry. I'm going backwards. Gain of 2, second down 8. 1:20 and counting in the first period. The Patriots lead 6-0. We'll keep it Twins to the right. Come option near side. Roboski gets the pitch. Can he get the block? He does. Turns it up the field. Crosses the 50. And he's near the Purple Knight 45. Let's see what they sparred it.
44, first down.
Nice job
deal.
right there again by
Boudreaux with the block there.
by our
Lead
buddy
block.
Boudreaux. Nice job right there, Jacoby getting out front. You know, when you attack a guy, you're giving the running back an option to go somewhere. It's when you hesitate and let that defender dictate where he's going to go. But a good job of him just attacking on that block.
First and 10, Patriots from the Purple Knight 44-yard line. Ball in the near half mark. Martinez and Leday are the halfbacks. We'll go to the right. Leday takes the handoff.
I mean, eventually, Kevin, it's got to be a penalty. I mean, yeah, good thing. London finally told him something. I can't believe that official. Okay, sorry, guys. That official told London, what am I supposed to do? I mean, what? Supposed to tell the guy that he can't do that after he sees that. The rule is, once it's obvious and you see that the handoff has been given, you're not able to touch the QB. So if it's bang bang, yeah, you could come and just knock him in the teeth, even if he gives it. But if they see that it's been handed off, they're not allowed to touch him.
We'll come near side. Martinez with the handoff.
Yeah, they see it, and now they're burying him again.
And he's going to fall forward near the 37-yard line.
I'm going to stop
Gain of
talking
4.
about it. Just shut up.
Michael Babel's checking in from Covington. Good to hear from you, Michael.
I'm about to do the old Tommy Faulbacher and take off my headset and run down to the field.
And that's the end of the first quarter play. So at the one-quarter play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 6, the St. Augustine Purple Knights 0.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to, let me get here. Sorry about that. That first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Crane and Template. Crane and Template was established in September 1979. And for all your auto, heavy truck repairs, diesel and gasoline engine repairs, check engine light diagnosis by computer scan, wheel alignments including raised, lowered, and specialty rims, specialty wheel balancing, zero-out procedure, non-commission based technicians, nationwide warranty on repairs performed. Go check them out at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey, or give them a call, 367-1199. Tell them Danny and Kevin sent you, 367-1199. Crane and Template, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Hey, guys, I checked with Johnny, and he said number 2's plays are totally legal.
Legal?
Yes.
Give me the reason.
He said that's just a legal play.
It's not if number 2 realizes that the ball has been handed off. If it's a bang bang play, and he doesn't know if it's been handed off and he's just attacking the quarterback because that's his responsibility, I understand. If his head's down and maybe he can't see, which has probably been a couple times, but if it's obvious and it's late, that is not legal.
No gain on that play. It's going to be 4th down, and it's caught along 2. As the Patriots now flip the field, coming our way, left to right.
I got a shout out from my boy Chad Klein. He says he's working 24 hours watching the game. I'm not going to tell you boss, my brother. Chad, appreciate you tuning in.
Actually, they give it to the 36-yard line.
Chad works on the river out there with his brother Mike Klein.
To the Patriots here on the 4th down play. Fake quick zip. Flash and pass near side. Going to throw a ball down the middle of the field. Touchdown! Martinez caught the post at the goal line and has stepped in the end zone.
Nice job right there. And I tell you what, nice job of just Martinez elevating himself, getting over the defender and making it happen. Good job. Nice play fake by London. And I tell you what, the defender, the defensive lineman, instead of hustling after London, he got blocked and he wanted a holding call. He threw his hands up and stopped running at London. London had an extra second to sit pretty in the pocket and deliver a strike downfield. So nice job putting a little something on. And then Luke Martinez catching that ball at the highest point over the defender. Touchdown Patriots. Good work.
Patriots line up for the PT. I think one of the reasons why we missed the last one is they put a hard rush on that left side. Let's see if they do it again. Snap, plays, kick is up. And this time it's good. So with 11-10 to go in a half, it's now Patriots 13, Purple Knights 0.
Great job right there. Kevin, let me see here. For that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to our boy Bubbalicious. He just talked about, how many turkeys he say? 50 turkeys?
50.
That's crazy. I better get my free one. What about you? He knows my address. All right, Bubbalicious Barbecue, your neighborhood catering company cooking all your barbecue favorites and more. Their specialties include delicious tender brisket, juicy chicken, savory pulled pork, and sweet pork ribs. Their premium meats are cooked low and slow with pecan wood for a mild, sweet, smoky flavor. For your next special event, choose Bubbalicious Barbecue. Visit one of the barbecue pop-ups on Mondays. That's gone now, but that was delicious. I can tell you that. Visit BubbaliciousBarbecue.com, their Facebook page, or give them a call at 601-498-7025 for your catering needs. Their food is cooked with season. Their food is seasoned with love and cooked with passion. Go Big Blue. And also, he's cooking for our company party on Sunday, so we appreciate that. Go get him. Go get him.
Field the one by Williams, and he can get it near the 20-yard line. The end of that previous scoring drive of the Patriots, 8 plays, 65 yards in distance, 4:21 off the clock. Paget to Martinez from 36 yards out. Hernandez PAT makes it Patriots 13, Purple Knights 0.
It always makes it so much sweeter when you can finish the drive with a long pass, isn't it?
Amen.
With a former QB and receiver sitting in the box.
Anthony Pierce, that's Coach Tank's uncle, checking in from Harvey. Of course, the Bonks checking in from Kenner. Appreciate all you guys listening to us tonight. 1st and 10, Purple Knights from their own 20. Ball in the right hash mark. Coulon is the quarterback. He'll hand it off to the halfback right up the middle. That's number 24, Lewis.
He got stifled right there.
Gain of 3 to the 23, 2nd down 7.
Nice job of Justin Lagarde stepping up in the hole, making a big hit. I think Terrence was right there as well. Probably Jeffrey.
Purple Knights will have 3 receivers near side, split top of the field. Lewis lines up to the left of Coulon. Play action pass. Coulon's in trouble. Rolls his right. Pump fakes as a flag play.
Holding on Ben Barron.
Threw it out of bounds. Yep. Holding on the Purple
Not
Knights.
on Ben Barron.
Yeah, I saw the right tackle, number 62.
Yep. They were holding Ben Barron. So good job right there. Ben just staying at it and, using his hands, using his feet, trying to get to the QB. And that'll happen also, too, Kevin. So a lot of times we talked about earlier, those long, sustained dropbacks by the QB buying time. Not only will it buy time for the receivers to get open a lot of times, but also those offensive linemen have to sustain those blocks.
Yeah.
A lot of times it'll come up with a holding call because those defensive linemen are continuing to work.
Right.
The very opposite of what I talked about on London's pass. The guy gave up, said, screw it, give me a holding call. Well, right there we keep working and we draw the holding call.
Yep. 2nd down and long. They get to the 30. Ball is at the 15-yard line, so 2nd and 15. Coulon rolls near side, fires it. The receiver
I thought he was out of bounds right there. Certainly was.
They're going to call it. Yeah, that's number 12 on the reception. That's Bennett.
Yeah, as soon as he caught it.
At the 16-yard line. So it'll be third down and 14.
Unless that was his first foot. I stepped out of bounds when he caught it, but anyway. All right, here we go, Patriots. Pin those ears back. What do we have here, Kevin? Down in third?
Yeah, let's call it 14.
3rd and 14. Okay, I like that. Let's go get them. Passing down, passing situation. Let's pin our ears back, D-line, and go get them.
Now let's send the receiver motion. Trips top of the field, split near side. Lewis is the lone halfback. Coulon takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket, rolls his right under pressure, fires it, and it's going to be. Is it intercepted?
Oh, it is! Prentice got it. Did he get it?
Oh, they can say incomplete.
Oh, that's baloney.
Oh,
that's baloney. I'm looking right here through the spectacles. Come on.
Macion jumped the route.
I seen it move, but I didn't see the end.
What happened was he tipped it, and he tipped it to himself, and he jumped through the ball. And the ball, let me see it again.
I didn't see the end result.
He got to it. He tipped it. That's exactly what happened, Gordon. He went for the football. The football went back in the air, and as he's falling down, he caught the football. I'm almost scared. I'm sitting here looking at it with the binoculars, but I've been wrong before. But anyway, great job defense again.
Whitley to punt it. Turner's going to stand back at the 50 for the Patriots. Better snap. He dropped it this time. Now he's going to run to his right. Patriots unaware. Actually, he breaks 1-2 tackles. Can he get the first down? And I believe he does.
He got it.
Whitley trucked the defensive back after the first down.
And that's what bothers me about not making a call. You know, that to me, that's a pick. You don't call it a pick, and then something like that happens.
Got it to the 31. It's enough for the first down by 1 yard.
That was just good athletic play right there by the punter.
Yep.
Just getting outrunning everybody, making it happen, and
tell you what, that was Turner.
Finishing the run.
Turner came in from the 50 to make the tackle. Of course, he gave up about 35 pounds on Whitley. But so 1st and 10 Purple Knights from the 31-yard line.
Man, I hate to see that after the defense does their job.
Number 25 checks in at halfback. That's going to be Davis. He'll take the handoff, goes right up the middle, and he gasses us for right at 10 yards, right to 6 to the 41. Another first down for the Purple Knights.
But again, Kevin, even on punt block, punt return, everybody still has their gap. They still have their rush responsibilities, right? Where they're supposed to be, their lanes, and we just simply lost contain on that one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they got going on here.
They have an issue with the chains.
Okay, chains.
It's first down. 9:31 to go in the half. Cohen Davis is the halfback. He's the one that got the first down the previous play. 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. I tell you what, Jeffrey Curtis makes a tackle, but Mr. Davis got about 8 yards in that one. So 10 on the first carry, 8 on the next one. He's just getting some chunks.
A little too much room right there.
2nd down, 2. Give it to Davis again. We didn't get off the field in time.
Yeah.
I noticed the previous play.
12 guys on the field.
This is something we need to do. If you're called off, you need to be sprinting off the field because they caught us.
I mean, to be honest with you, Kevin, I thought he was sprinting off the field, but they just got us.
Oh, he needs to run faster.
That's right. He needs to be a DB instead of a D lineman.
Cut that wagon off, man. All right, so 9:08 to go in the half. The penalty makes it a first down. Purple Knights at the Patriot 47-yard line. Davis with the handoff up the middle. A lot of room. He's still running. 25-20. Can we get him? We're going to drag him down at the 9-yard line. 10-yard line. To be first and goal, Purple Knights.
Yeah.
Davis has had a big old hole.
Yep. And
ran right through it.
The safety had to play towards the field. We didn't really have anybody back there, and they had to kind of chase him down. Good job of getting there.
Yep, first and goal from the 10. Keep the ball at that right hash mark.
But yeah, they're gashing us right now, Kev. Kind of got to come up with a big one here, a little stifle.
Give it to Davis again, goes up the middle.
I mean, you and I would do the same thing, just keep on feeding them.
Absolutely. He's given 2 to the 8. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Julian seems to have a problem with his helmet. He checked out of the game, and
I give it to Davis again. They're going to roll cool onto the right. Fires in the end zone. Should be a touchdown.
I don't know if he complete. Yeah, he did.
Number 18 caught it.
Completed the catch.
That's Noble. So with 8:01 to go in the half, add 6 on the board for the Purple Knights. That's their first score of the night.
Yep. But Kevin, when you're giving up big chunks like that in the run game, you know, then you're going to be able to throw it a little bit more effectively. And they finished it off with a touchdown on the pass, and good job right there by the Purple Knights making it happen. But I'll say again, pretty disappointing. I really thought Prentice picked that one on the sideline, and then of course didn't get it, and then the punt.
Coach to kick the PAT. Here's a snap. Plays kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:01 to go in the half, it's the Patriots 13, the Purple Knights 7.
All right, Kev. Well, here we go for that scoring drive by the Purple Knights. I want to say thank you to Smash That Burgers. Hungry? Smash That Burgers is serving up juicy hand-pressed patties, crispy fries, and creamy milkshakes that hit the spot. Swing by before the games, 10202 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, directly across from John Curtis Christian School for bold flavors, smiles, and burger bliss. Walk in, call ahead, or order online for pickup at smashthatburgers.com. Appreciate your support of the Patriots, and I think this month they have that Thanksgiving burger, and go check it out. The whole kitchen sink in that thing.
Gilmore to kick it off for the Purple Knights. Boudreaux, Horton, and Dufresne are the deep backs for the Patriots. Boudreaux hammers it deep. Horton from the 4-yard line.
It's returnable.
Left return. Gets a couple blocks, and it needs to be tripped up near the 17-yard line.
Damn. That's definitely not good enough, Kevin. You want to definitely see that ball outside the 20 if it's fielded out of the end zone, and thought we had something there, and they did a good job of making the tackle in the open field.
Well, they hustle down the field, too.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. When you're on kickoff team, man, you got to get down there with your hair on fire, and they made it happen. Good job right there. Special teams by all. All right, offense, let's go back to work.
We'll come near side. Boudreaux with the handoff.
No, he didn't. Boudreaux got it.
And let's give him 2 yards to the 19-yard line.
Okay. Look how late he hit him this time.
The official told him something that time. He's talking to him right now. Number 2 trying to plead his case, but that is either. Next time, just throw the flag. How about that? Now he told him something, so next time we should see a flag come out. I mean, they were driving me nuts up here, Gordon. London, I mean.
Number 2 actually came on the sideline over here and said he's going to keep doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah, well, I say you put the big boy on him and just, you know, talk with the helmet.
Padgett in trouble. Fires it deep inside. Is it intercepted?
Good job, Jacoby.
Oh,
no, he dropped it.
Jacoby.
Yeah, Boudreaux. It was going to be called, but when Boudreaux hit him, he dropped it.
Jacoby laid him out. He had to. But so London had actually pretty good protection in the pocket, but it was just a quick step, 3-step drop, I believe. And then he was telling Paul, you gotta move, go deep. And I think he thought Paul was going deep. He didn't go deep. He threw it deep, and then Jacoby saw it and was able to break up the pass and force an incompletion.
3rd down 8. Twins receivers to the left. Pump fake is going to be a little.
Oh, I like that.
Little draw to Leday, but
I just like the action, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't think
I like the action, being able to fake something outside, be able to come back inside. And momentarily, Kevin, we had a huge gap. There was a lot of running room right there. If we could have just hooked that guy, forced him inside, I think he had a lot of running room outside. They got 11 guys on the field.
They got 12 guys on the field.
12, excuse me.
And that's enough for a first down.
Thank you, Gordon. So we can play that game too, huh?
Reggie checks in from Delaware. Good to hear from you, Reggie.
What's up, Big Reg? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Oh, it's on us.
Oh, we snapped it too early and everybody wasn't set. I was nervous about that too. Yeah, you have to be legal when you're snapping it. I think we didn't have everybody set. They were trying to run off. We were trying to run on. Same thing. I mean, but here we go. Now we could take a deep breath, put the boot into it.
So Williams is going to stand around the Patriot 45. Lacron at the 3. He needs to get a good one off here. Not as good. Kind of shanked it a little bit.
No, shank this one. We'll get it.
And they're going to get it at the 40-yard line.
Ugh.
Yikes. It's a great field position for the Purple Knights with 6:17 to go in the half. Yeah. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Patriot 40.
Had a little bit of a momentum shift here, Kevin. Here in the second quarter with them being able to score.
It's typical Curtis St. All games what it is.
That's true. That is true. Always something happening, huh? But they're going to have the ball on our side, try to do something with it offensively, and hopefully we can.
Well, here's the thing, too. If they
game.
milk a lot of time and still score, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
So they'll keep Davison at halfback. Why not? He gasses for a lot of yards. Previous drive, there he does.
That's holding.
And
inside.
No gain, 2nd down 10. Give Lagarde credit for that one.
All right, here we go, D. Keep the pressure on. Let's go.
Under 6 minutes to go in the half.
Into a punt. And they're kind of in one of those tricky spots already at the 40. I guess if you stop them, they're going to have to punt. But, yeah, they don't have anybody.
3 to right, 1 to the left. Davis with the handoff again up the middle. He'll get a few yards.
Looks
like a face mask. Yep.
Yeah.
Got him at the 35-yard line, but that's going to be a 1st down due to penalty.
Come on. Hands down.
Penalty's going to move the ball to the Patriot 21-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Purple Knights with 5:39 to go in the half from the Patriot 21. Purple Knights got something cooking here. Noble is going to go from receiver to the halfback position.
Trying to milk it.
Coulon gives it to Noble. He bounces that right. Oh, has plenty of room. There's a flag, probably a holding.
Holding inside.
Jeffrey Curtis tackles around the 10, but
yeah, that's a hold.
They'll bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah, inside, Kevin, they just set the edge right there and reached our guys, and come to find out it's a hold.
Oh yeah, that was Barron got held.
Usually that's a term for defense, but big old boys set the edge too.
Penalty moves it back to the 31-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 20. You have to get it to the 11.
Big
5:13 to go in the half.
Big 97 Trip Hall in the game at defensive line. It's funny to see everybody pull for Trip. We had the spaghetti dinner Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
They announced Trip's name. Everybody, he liked the defensive mascot, man. They love him.
Noble stays in at halfback. He's down to the right of Coulon. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Coulon's going to keep it. Quarterback draw all the way. Jeffrey Curtis and this is number 93 for the Patriots on the tackle. That's John Alexander.
I think that was
that was 43.
Yeah,
43. I'm sorry,
Terrence
Julian. I'm sorry.
Yeah, John's still out.
He's just as big. They're both large individuals. 4:27 and counting. 2nd down, 16. Same formation. This time Noble gets the handoff, goes to the right.
Oh, good job, Jeffrey.
Yep, Jeffrey hit him.
Step up. He's a big boy. He took a while to get going.
Yep, Julian hit him first, and then Jeffrey finished him off.
Kind of did like a little jump slide in the hole, and then Jeffrey put a hammer on him in the hole. Nice job right there.
3rd down and 11.
I might put that one of them up there, Kevin. We'll smash that if we don't have another one.
On Jeffrey?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. I like that. Linebacker stepping in the hole and filling. Oh, goodness. Got my boy in the game. Number 6. Oh, this is awesome.
Double twins. Coulon. Oh, good job by
Broderick
16.
Sanders.
That receiver was wide open. And he came out of nowhere and swatted it down.
I love it. Good job, big dog.
Did you say 8th grade?
I sure did.
Wow.
Sure did.
He's a big kid.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So 4th and 11.
And fun to watch him grow.
They're going to go for it here, and why not? They got to get it to the 11-yard line for the first. Empty set. Now they'll shift Noble to the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Whitley's the receiver bottom of the field. Coulon's going to roll to the right. Fires it. It's going to be caught by Williams. And he's going to have the first down, I believe, at the 8-yard line.
Got to get that ball out, Kevin.
That is it. First and goal.
No, I'm saying that when he catches it in traffic like that and we got 3 guys on him, got to start ripping the ball. Rip at the ball, punch the ball, do what they have to do. Brian Parker said he just got on the live stream up in Nashville. Appreciate that, Brian. Love you guys, man. Miss you.
Nine-yard line officially is what they spotted. So first and goal, Purple Knights on the 9. Davis checks back in halfback for the Purple Knights. He'll take the handoff. He'll go right up the middle.
Good job.
And he's going to get it to the 3-yard line. Maybe the 2.
They did move it up a good yard to the 2.
2. So second and goal from the 2. 2:33 to go in the half. Tell you what, every time they give it to Davis, I mean, he's very productive up the middle. I would think they do it again right here. Why not?
Yep. Come on, get physical, get tough here.
Looks like
we call timeout.
Okay, good.
So with 2:16 to go in the half, timeout charge to the Patriots. It's the Patriots 13, the Purple Knights 7, but the Purple Knights are driving.
You guys are continuing to fight. It's Kevin for this stop in action. I want to say thank you to Moe's Pizza. Go check them out. 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call, 341-9650. Or check out the website for everything that they can make you specialty. Moe'sPizzanola.com. Specialty homemade hand-tossed pizza, meatballs and spaghetti, lasagna, those roast beef po' boys on Friday, everything that they do. Kevin, I'll tell you this. So last night, Finley's been on me to try to make pizza at home. You know, we got this little pizza thing outside, and I tried to buy everything, spent way too much money at the grocery store trying to, well, let's just say it didn't quite turn out like Moe's Pizza. I did my best. I said, next time, we'll just pick up and bring it back home, babe. But it was an adventure. But, yeah, Moe's Pizza, you guys been with us from the very beginning. Give them a call, 341-9650. Appreciate you guys.
Today would have been the roast beef on muffaletta bread, too.
Ooh, baby, let's go. Come on, when you going to call me? You act like you working in an office or something, man. Come on.
All right, both teams back on the field. Here we go. Pistol formation for the Purple Knights. Lewis checks into the halfback. He'll go to the left of Coulon.
Speed.
That little fly sweep to Whitley easily scores. He went in motion from right to left. They flipped it to him, and he walked in from 2 yards. Right now it's tied up with the PAT pending.
Different ball game now, Kevin.
With 2:11 to go in the half.
2:11. Try to do something. I got a shout out from Bobby Brum again. He said Brooklyn Brim is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, watching the Curtis game. She said, go Big Blue. Appreciate that, Brooklyn. Well, we got ourselves a ball game, my brother. And we knew it would be.
Coach to kick the PAT and put the Purple Knights up by 1.
The straight on kicker, Kevin.
Snap.
Toes it.
Place, kick is up, and it's good. So with 2:11 to go in the half, it's now Purple Knights 14, Patriots 13.
Yeah, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to TD's Lawn Care and Lawn Clearing LLC, Travis Downey and Steve Downey. Total property management, including hunting property maintenance in South Alabama. Call Travis at 205-609 8766. Steve Downey was one of the first state championship teams, 1975, and is a class of 1977. So for all those hunting properties or other properties you guys have in Alabama, give them a call, 205-609-8766.
All right, so we got an opportunity here with 2:11 to go in the half. Get a decent return. Not necessarily a true 2-minute offense, depending on how far we are from it, but we can work on something because they get the ball start the second half, so we got to get some points on the board to regain the lead.
All right, here we go, boys.
You know, this year the Catholic League was such a brutal league the last 7 weeks. You know, all 7 teams are going to be qualified for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if all 7 teams do some damage.
Yeah.
And
I would agree.
make all of them, you know, you see the Final Four be all Catholic League teams.
Yep.
Gilmore to kick it off.
Returnable.
Dufresne from the 10. Tries to come near side, comes to the middle. I tell you what, great coverage there by the Purple Knights. He barely crossed over the 20, got it to maybe the 23. Let's see if they spot it. 2:07 to go in the half.
23.
Thank you.
All right, we got to tell you what, St. Aug's band is rocking. They've always been great. Marching 100.
Tell you what a treat for us besides the Colonial Regiment. Last week Carr, this week St. Aug.
I know, telling you. Best of the best.
Getting entertained. First and 10 Patriots from the 23, ball in the near hash mark. Twins receivers to the left. Late pitch to Boudreaux. Can he turn the corner?
Good job.
Let's give him 3 to the 26-yard line.
Good job by that linebacker, Chad Jones Jr., running from inside out. New senior, 5'11", 225 pounds. Related to the other Chad Jones?
I don't know. Padgett back to pass. Looks near side, throws it in the middle. Horton caught it.
Nice job. Nice job.
Round of 39.
We got a penalty, guy.
Holding on us. No, illegal shift. Legal shift.
I didn't see it. Did you see it, Gordon?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
So that takes away.
I didn't see it.
Trying to look at the replay here.
Man, can't tell.
Can't see it again, but
1:38 to go in the half.
son of a gun. Nice job by London, staying strong in the pocket and then throwing Horton open to the middle of the field. They had 2 defenders off here to the left side, and he threw him to the right away from him, and Horton moved to the ball and made a nice catch, but still want to see him get those hands out front and catch it, try to keep it away from his chest. But
Penalty moves the ball back to the 21-yard line. We have to get it to the 33. It's going to be second down.
good job on the reception, but negated by the penalty.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. 137, like Kevin said. Let's go get
start.
it.
130. Got a little more sense of urgency now. We got to step it up.
I can tell you, they still have a corner pressed here outside.
Oh, they hit the pitch, and St. Aug has the ball at the Patriot 15 with 1:21 to go. He went to pitch it to Boudreaux, and the defender blocked it with his hand.
And he's pitching it to Isaac.
Yeah.
The guy did a good job of pretty much laying out and getting to the ball there. That was
so big turnover by the Purple Knights.
Yeah, that's a tough break right there.
Puts the defense in a hole.
Oh, that's a tough break right there.
Well, credit them. They're playing aggressive.
Yeah, somebody said that is indeed Chad Jones' son. I got a shout out from Jesse Lyles. What's up, gentlemen? This is Jesse Lyles. You and Kevin are killing it, man, as usual. Go Patriots. Appreciate you, Jesse. Good hearing from you.
Bennett and Davis got two running backs now. Bennett and Davis line up on either side of Coulon. Allison, Bennett out to the receiver. Davis takes a handoff. Oh, he broke the tackle behind the screen. Oh, he's going to easily score a touchdown.
You got to tackle, Kevin. Got to tackle.
1:12 to go in a half. Davis from 15 yards out extends the lead for the Purple Knights.
Well,
we got a penalty.
Celebration. Well, the good news about that is, guys, if you take it on the kickoff, that you might get something cooking. And that's the only good news right there after a score is with 1:12 left, if you give yourself great field position after a penalty, you might be able to get something cooking on offense. So let's go. Come on.
Well, the Purple Knights have seen something, especially when Davis comes in.
Yeah.
When they just punching us in the face.
But to be honest with you, Kevin, we were right there. We just missed the tackle.
We did.
You know, we right there. We got to make our plays.
But in general, when he's getting in there, getting the ball to the middle, he's gashing us with big yards.
Yeah, they've been able to run down our throat here in the second quarter a little bit, and got to stay in our lanes and play tough.
Coach to kick the PAT. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 1:12 to go in a half, it's now Purple Knights 21, Patriots 13.
He's done a good job of knocking those extra points through. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to our family's company, River Parish Disposal, for picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for over 40 years now. Give me a call, Danny Wimpron at the office, 504-738-7700, for all your commercial garbage needs. Like we've always said, our business stinks, but it's picking up. I wonder if some St. Aug families no, they don't have the suites over there, but they're sitting on the second level up here, Kevin, like kind of on our side. Usually everybody's up there on their side. They're up here on our side.
Well, they have a better view.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely a better view. Definitely
I don't blame them.
Most of the time, you go, on your side. That's usually the visitor side over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I like to kind of just go sit right in the middle of everybody, you know.
Give a shout out to Jay Myers from checking in. Good to hear from you, buddy. Well, it's not what we needed. We need to score some points, and the turnover allow St. Aug to score 7. They were down 13, now they're up 8.
I think the guy shot the gap, got to London a little quicker than he was thinking, and then laid out for the ball and made a good play. But this is what I'm talking about right here.
Dufresne with a nice return across the 50 to the Purple Knight. Let's see.
That wasn't Dufresne. That was it?
Yeah, it was Dufresne.
Yeah, it certainly was. I tell you what, he had showed some quicks on that play right there. I thought that was a running back. Nice job by Dufresne.
So the Purple Knights at the 45 or 44?
That ball in full speed. But this is what I'm saying, Kevin, with just a minute and 6 left.
45.
How many timeouts we got, Gordon?
2.
We have 2. They have 3.
So, hey, guys, don't give up on us now. Let's go. 106 with 2 timeouts. We get something cooking. And those DBs are still trying to challenge us. The strong safety on this side still up in pretty much press coverage. Safety's in the middle of the field trying to protect the run. So we have options.
There we go.
All right. Get upfield and get out of bounds. Nice. There you go. What is that, like 6 seconds? That's it? Yeah.
Then we had twins receivers near side. Inside receiver just did an out route.
Yeah, a little whip route. Came inside and then back out.
It's going to be 2nd and 3.
There you
Got
go.
a gain of 7.
I'll take that. 7-yard completion, 6 seconds. I'll take those all the way down to the end zone, baby. Let's go. Running some guys in, running some guys off, continuing to move some guys around, get them in a huddle. And, of course, with out of bounds, the clock stops. But we got 15 seconds on the play clock here, so we've got to get going.
1 minute even. Boudreaux and Leday of the halfbacks. Ball's on the near hash mark.
Isaac split out as the flanker.
It's going to be a draw. Leday. He's fighting hard. I think he's going to be just shy.
He's going to be 2 yards shy.
Yeah, I thought he had a little bit more here. Backside, following his running back, but he stayed front side. Clock's continuing to run, guys. Let's go.
3rd and 2. He's going to roll near side. Oh, Pat is in trouble. Got hit, and he's sacked back at the 41-yard line.
Call timeout.
Forgot to block the backside.
And that was a rough hit too, Kevin.
He
Blind
just
side
came
right
untouched.
there. Guy came and hit him right at the waist.
That's number 11. That's Coach, the defensive end.
So do we go for it?
4th and 3 with 30 seconds.
No, it's 4th and 8.
4th and 8.
4th and 8, yeah, with 32 seconds. Yeah. Why not?
This is how I'm going to word this. Whatever JT says, boys. That's the easy way to get out of that.
Looks like we're going for it.
All right, let's do it then.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's go. And obviously, I mean, look, you got to throw the ball here. You know, got to throw the ball here.
We got to block.
You know, we got to block, but we got to be able to, you know, and I don't know a lot of run plays that we've been calling that have been picking up 9-yard chunks. So Probably going to have to throw the ball here. Good protection. Get these receivers out. Do something with them. And so let's go here. Come on, big play, big play.
Why not? Yeah, I'll take go for it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it now.
Yeah. All right, twins to the left. Boudreaux and Ledea, the halfbacks. Boudreaux goes in left motion to the left.
Oh, we'll take them jumping off sides too, Kevin.
All right, they just gave us 5 free ones.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, David Ducote checking in from Tennessee. Good to hear from you, buddy.
I think that offsides was caused by Mr. Noe Gerardo. Mr. Noe's finally sitting down, relaxing, watching the game. Appreciate you, my brother. And happy 62nd birthday to Big
happy
Noe.
birthday.
Appreciate you.
All right, so the penalty moves the ball to the 36. They get to the 34, so it's 4th and 2. With 32 seconds.
Okay, so you can run the ball here, Kevin. It's close.
Yeah.
Got to get something going, though. Come on. Get a push.
Paget checking off. And
delay a game.
So we get the foul back to him. I'm telling you, if you watch John Curtis and St. Aug through the years, this is the kind of stuff that happens. A team gets a penalty 5 yards, gives it back to them. Or when you think you've seen every which way you could turn the ball over, the next year they go, hey, watch this. And there's another way. I didn't know you could turn the ball over that way.
And now we punt it. I actually wouldn't mind.
It's comical.
Oh, here we go.
We wasn't even close to being set.
No.
What are we doing, guys?
It's comedy of errors right now.
I mean, come on.
I feel like Rocky at the end of the 14th round trying to get to the 15th.
We got a guy run him on the field. He was running down the field.
Come on. Yeah, false start on the Patriots. Now this gives LeCrone a little more room to punt it.
All right, here we go. Take a deep breath.
We just got to settle down at halftime, make some adjustments.
That's the thing. Settle down. They don't have a returner back, Kevin, so
they might come after it.
Could be going for the block. Hit it off.
Decent kick by LeCrone. Goes to the left. We're going to get a nice roll. Can we stop it? And we do. Oh, we let it go in the end zone. Had it and let it go in the end zone.
Well, 10 seconds came off the clock.
Yep. So they'll get the ball at the 20, but they could have had the ball at the 1. Now, if you're Big Purple here, you just be content going in the locker room with an 8-point lead, or do you just try to chunk it deep and see what happens?
No, you go in the locker room. Don't want anything foolish in your territory right here. Don't want a pick six, fumble, scoop, and score. You just probably run the ball right ahead, see if something gaps, opens up. Besides that, I wouldn't try to attack too much right here. They should be very happy they're up by 8 right now.
Yeah, they're going to center. Coulon takes a knee. And they're going to take it to the did they stop it? Oh, they obviously doing. They could go on the back far sideline. So that's it. One half a play. It's the St. Augustine Purple Knights 21, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 13.
Kevin, for this stop in action here at halftime, we're going to say thank you to our premier halftime sponsor. Of course, that's none other than Ryan Estes at Bobby's Seafood. They're a family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 47 years of business. Bobby's Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby's Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders and to book your crawfish boils. Bobby's Seafood, 504-738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriots football. Baylor walked right up here at halftime, Kevin. So, Baylor, what's your go-to over there at Bobby's Seafood, big dog? Oh, ham po' boy, going for the All-American combo. Let's get it.
Amen. Well, the Patriots got on the board first. 10:06 to go in the first quarter of the day with a 5-yard touchdown run. The PAT for the Patriots was no good. Capped off a 2-play drive going 41 yards in distance, taking 19 seconds off the clock, and the Patriots led 6-0. Early second quarter, after an 8-play drive going 65 yards in distance, taking 4:21 off the clock. Paget hit a beautiful pitch and catch to Martinez from 36 yards out. Hernandez added a PAT, and that put the Patriots up 13-0. But from that point forward, it was all St. Aug. They came out throwing some haymakers. With 8:01 to go in the half, Coulon hit Noble on an 8-yard touchdown pass. Coates added a PAT. That made the score 13-7. With 2:11 to go in the half, Whitley with a 2-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, and that put the Purple Knights up 14-13. And after a Patriot fumble deep in their territory at the 15-yard line, it only took one play. Davis just right up the middle. 15-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, putting the Purple Knights up 21-13. Patriots had a chance, moved it down the field a little bit, had to punt it. St. Aug knelt it. And that's the score right now. Purple Knights 21, Patriots 13. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I think it's a very competitive ball game so far. You know, obviously our defense needs to tighten up in the run game a little bit. They've been able to run it right at us in the second quarter and do some serious damage. And then offensively, we got to get back to just running the football and then exploiting in the pass a little bit. Kevin, I'll be honest with you. I think they're challenging us a little bit in the box again. But I want to say this. Don't forget about the short to intermediate passes offensively. Just because we don't throw the ball a lot doesn't mean we always have to go for the home run. I'll take a 5-yard hitch and turns into 8 and a first down. I'll take a little slant for 9 or 10 yards every single time. So don't forget about the short to intermediate passes when they're challenging us. And then when they come up and press us a little bit more and we can get one of our speedsters outside, then we throw something deep and see if we got something happen like we did with Martinez there in the first quarter. But very competitive game. Very competitive game. This is exactly where you want to be on a Friday night, playing in a very good football game right before the playoffs, playing very competitive ball, and so hoping we're going to get some better action from the Patriots in the second half, and I have no doubt because, you know, like I mentioned before, those coaches open it up, they talk personnel, where are we going, what are we trying to get done, do we have to get a little bit more heavy in there on defense, you know, do some different things, what can we do offensively, and then, of course, shoring up the kicking game and getting those precious points back. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but so far, a very competitive ball game. Not mad at what I'm seeing so far. Just got to tighten some things up. Having said that, it's homecoming night.
Yep.
Got some beautiful ladies out there and walking with their pops or granddads or uncles or whoever that is. So congratulations to all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
Yep. Last year's queen is Miss Kennedy O'Brien. She's here to pass the crown on to this year's queen. Representing the 9th grade is Adele Curtis and Madison Curtis. Representing the 10th grade is Gracie Hebert and Chloe St. Pierre. Representing the 11th grade is Emerson Usler and Gabrielle Fabacher. And representing the 12th grade is Mackenzie Gandolfo and Peyton Strapolo. Congratulations to you ladies. We'll sit back and let you guys listen to the halftime homecoming court presentation.
Our second ninth grade representative is Madison Curtis. Our first 10th grade representative is Gracie Hebert. Escorted by her father, Chris Hebert. Gracie has attended John Curtis Christian School for 6 years. Gracie is a member of the varsity softball team, fellowship of Christian athletes, Spirit Club, Interact Club, and Sisters in Christ. She also volunteers at ACME Special Needs Luncheon. Gracie attends visitation of our own church. Our first 10th grade representative is Gracie Hebert. Line, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Spirit Club, Sisters in Christ, Student Council, and Interact Club. Emerson is a member of Coliseum Place Baptist Church and Riverside Baptist Church Youth Group. Our local club representative is Emerson Houston. Our second local club representative is Gabriella Farr. This is Gabriella's 13th-year John Curtis Christian School. She's a member of the varsity softball team, Spirit Club, Interact Club, Student Council, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Sisters in Christ. She volunteers at the ACAE Special Needs Luncheon. Our local club representative is Gabriella Farr. Our first 12th grade representative is Mackenzie Gandolfo. This is Mackenzie's 8th year at John Curtis Christian School. She's a member of the varsity cheer team, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Spirit Club, Student Council, Interact Club, National Honor Society, and Sisters in Christ. Mackenzie is a regular sports model. Mackenzie is a member of Christ Baptist Church and Celebration Church. Mackenzie plans to attend Louisiana State University and study cardiovascular and medical telemetry. Our 12th grade representative is Mackenzie Gandolfo. Our second 12th grade representative is Peyton Jamora, athlete by father Chris Jamora. This is Peyton's another year at John Curtis Christian School. She's a member of the varsity dance line, varsity cheer, Spirit Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Student Council, and Interact Club. She is the captain of the varsity dance line and co-captain of the varsity cheer team. She has been on the SLU dance team recruiting class for 2 years. Peyton plans to attend Southeastern Louisiana University to study sports psychology and hopes to be on the SLU dance team. Our 12th grade representative is Peyton Jamora.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Danny Wimprine and Kevin Fayard. If you're enjoying the halftime atmosphere, we appreciate you listening on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. I'm going to let Kevin take it from here on the homecoming court and the Queen.
Well, congratulations to Peyton Stapolo, the 2025 John Curtis Christian Homecoming Queen. Let's run through the homecoming court one more time. Representing the 9th grade was Adele Curtis and Madison Curtis. Representing the 10th grade was Gracie Hebert and Chloe St. Pierre. Representing the 11th grade was Emerson Usler and Gabrielle Fabacher. And representing the 12th grade, Mackenzie Gandolfo and Peyton Stapolo. Again, Peyton Stapolo is your 2025 homecoming queen. Congratulations to all the ladies. You look great in your outfits. And I know they had, at least 2 weeks of festive homecoming stuff this week. But I believe the dinner was Wednesday a week ago, which is a tradition that Miss Curtis started years ago. And then, of course, Miss Rickner, Miss Alicia Nackery, and Miss User keep that tradition going on, and I'm sure they all had a great time.
Yeah, it's good to see all those girls in the court, and it's been exciting. You know, my best friend Steve's daughter, Adele Curtis, along with one of my best friends, Matt Curtis, his daughter, Madison. And of course, you know, a bunch of people that we know. You know, the A-Bears, of course, Robbie's daughter, Emerson, Gabby Fabacher, you know, the rest of them, Stapolo with the win. So it's nice to just see these girls grow up. You know, it's we've seen them as young ladies, and now they're growing into young young womanhood, I guess I should say. But it's nice to see them mature and become the women that they're meant to be. So I'm very, very proud of them. They all look beautiful tonight, walking with their pops. And we're going to, you know, obviously the rest of the girls that are not seniors, they're hopefully on the court again next year, and looking forward to it. But a good ball game here on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Patriots are down 21-13 at half. Got about 3.5 minutes left here, but a very good ball game, and nothing different than we would have thought coming into tonight's game. You know, we lost last week to Carr. A lot of good lessons come from that game. I thought physically Carr kind of beat us up a little bit up front. And but I also thought that our young sophomore kept his composure a lot of times, Kevin, from what I saw.
Yep.
A lot of times I thought he was running for his life, and he did a good job of keeping his eyes downfield, making the plays, buying himself some time. And then I thought we did well at times also to running the football and doing some things, and the receivers getting open, and then also combating with some of those blocking schemes up front, and we got some guys free. So there's always some good things to look forward to. I thought our defense competed really hard against a good quarterback, and like I said in the pregame, that kind of carries over into tonight's ball game with a very capable quarterback of Vashawn Coulon that runs around and buys time. But Kevin, what we saw in the second quarter, was really them just dominating the run.
Yeah.
Right up front. They were just gashing us, getting into the middle, running downhill, imposing their will. We got to do a better job of tackling in the middle, and then obviously playing tough up front, getting our hand battling, getting off of those blocks, and being able to play on their side of the ball. So, looking forward to a good second half here. I have no doubt we're going to come back and win this thing and go protect this house.
Yeah, obviously this is the last regular season game of the year. I don't know what time. I think it's Sunday morning, mid-morning to early mid-afternoon is when the power rankings and the playoff seedings come out. So I know everybody's going to be interested to see, what side of the bracket to go on. I can tell you this, the top 8 seeds will get a bye.
8.
First round, top 8.
Okay.
24 make the playoffs. So top 8. Carr was number 1, I believe St. Augustine was number 5, and John Curtis number 6 coming into tonight's ball games. So obviously, whoever wins or loses tonight could fall, rise a little bit. And of course, depending on what everybody else does is going to determine where teams are seated. So we'll know for sure on Sunday how your teams, whether it be Curtis, St. Aug, if you're just a casual fan of another school, listen to us. You'll find out where your seed teams are ranked, and if you're playing next week with a bye or not playing with a bye, or if you are playing, where are you going? If you can be hosting or be on the road. So it'll be interesting to see. Last year the Patriots, we had a 3-game losing streak to end the regular season, and then obviously didn't have a bye. Had to go play Brother Martin on the road, if you will, at Ted Gomi, and of course we beat the Crusaders and then went on a nice run to the semifinals as a 19 seed. So it doesn't really matter.
No.
You just got to get hot at the right time.
Yeah, you get in, everybody's healthy. Like Kevin said, you get hot at the right time. You're hitting on all cylinders. Everybody's playing well, playing hard. The team's really buying into each other, playing for each other. I've seen teams with losing records get hot at the right time and go on and win championships. So, for us, like I said, we got to stay healthy, do our job, but, still want this victory tonight. Kevin, got to chase this W down and go get it and have some good momentum going into the first week of the playoffs whenever we get there.
Well, last week, getting behind the 8 ball against an outstanding, very good team, par 21-0, but it was turnovers. Credit St. Aug in the second quarter. They just threw some haymakers at us, but unfortunately, we turned the ball over. But because I think they played sound defense and they forced some of them turnovers, and they took advantage of it. So,
and by the way,
hold the ball in the second half.
By the way, Kevin, I'm not giving Carr the trophy yet.
No,
just putting that on blast real quick. A lot of other people out there might be saying, "Oh, they're hands down, they're going to go ahead and win the championship." Well, a lot of people have said that in former years, and when you get in the playoffs, anything goes. Yeah. And you match up not so well against a certain team, and you get beat. So what happens now, and what you said earlier, September, October, November, doesn't matter as much as what happens in November and December, if you know what I mean.
Well, here's the thing too, because obviously, when you advance, lose, you go home, you forget the weather. You could have a cold, rainy game or just a rainy game. We haven't played in the rain all year.
Nope, not at all.
Actually, a lot of teams really haven't played in the rain, so that could happen. So, who knows? But, once you get in the playoffs,
all bets are off.
You can't take anything for granted. Because we were proof of that. Because last year in the semifinals, you had the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed, the number 4 seed, because we beat the number 3 seed, Acadiana. And we were in the playoff, the semifinals as a 19 seed. So, just like everything else, so cliche-ish, right? Can't turn the ball over.
Right. That's the biggest thing, Kevin. Our offense is a possession offense. You're not going to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, but you're going to run the ball effectively. You're going to be very efficient with the run. It might be 2, 3, 4 yards a pop sometimes, and all of a sudden you're going to hit somebody for 50 yards. Or with a very dependable quarterback, you're going to go ahead and drop back and believe in him to be able to make the throws down the field. But we have to sustain drives. We cannot turn the ball over, especially deep in our territory, and give them the ball with a short field. St. Aug is a very good offense, very capable. So got to keep the ball.
Let's turn it over to Coach JT and the boys behind the run through.
Come on. Got one more half left. Come up. Hey, I'm telling you, it comes down to individual pride and individual toughness. That's what it's going to come to. Effort and energy. Let's go get it. Let's go.
And here come your Fighting Patriots, the John Curtis Christian School.
All right, here we go, Kevin. And, it's always interesting, too, after half to see if we make any personnel changes, Saw an 8th grader in there a little bit at second quarter. Wonder if he's going to come back. We're going to rotate some defensive linemen in. Offensively, we're going to give the bulk of the carries to a certain individual, Who's going to get the catches maybe in the second half. A lot of those things. So, you key, and I'll say this to younger guys. A lot of times you don't get things if you don't ask for them.
Yeah.
So if you don't step up and say, Coach, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm looking at, and this is what I feel like we can do, sometimes that helps your cause, if you know what I mean. So you have to be able to learn how to speak to people and say, you know what, Coach, I got this, I could do it, I could whip my guy all game long, I got, things like that. So sometimes you got to not only listen to the coaches, but you got to tell them honestly, and don't be one of those guys either. Don't say, Coach, I got him deep. And you haven't had him deep once. Right. And all of a sudden we line up and we try to throw it, and you were lying to him just because you were being selfish and you were trying to get the ball. No, you got to be honest about what you're seeing and what you could do, and let's go out there in the second half and do our job.
Yep. Luganville to kick it off for the Patriots. Near side Williams, far side Bennett, the deep backs for the Purple Knights. They'll be going right to left.
All those starters on the field on kickoff team. Let's go.
Luganville drills it. We're going to carry in the end zone since it'll be an automatic touchback, so it'll be 1st and 10 Purple Knights at the 20-yard line. Danny, I said this going into the Rommel game, which is our first district game. For the Patriots to have success and to be able to win games in this league, we're going to have to run the ball low end 200 yards to at least 250.
Yep.
We did that every game except for last week. Barely got over 100, and I know we don't even have 100 so far in this game. So we got to start running the ball, get over that 200-yard mark to give ourselves a chance to win it. But more importantly, the Purple Knights had the momentum. They scored right before half. Guess what? They get the ball back right here. So we've got to get a good stop.
Well, the best way to get momentum back is for the defense to punch them in the mouth here, 3 and out, and get the offensive ball back.
Yep, ball on the right hash mark. Trips near side, split top of the field. Davis, play action pass by Coulon. Steps up in the pocket, fires it over the middle. Incomplete.
Good. Jaden Turner was right there. Safety kind of went to the front side. Prentice kind of fell back in on it, and Jaden did a good job of staying deep. And they couldn't get the post completed over the middle.
Second down 10. They'll play the pass again, throws it near side. It's going to be caught by Whitley. He's going to have the first down as we get him down by the 31-yard line. That's Connor, number 14, with the tackle.
Illegal man downfield.
All right, good. Take that too.
Hey guys, we had 95 yards rushing in the first half.
Okay,
I
didn't think it was 100. Thanks.
Appreciate that. Thanks for checking in with us. Our sideline
we got to
reporter.
be at least 200, at least.
100%, Kevin. If you're a predominantly run positive team, you don't get over 100 yards. You're not really getting much done on offense.
Yep.
So
the penalty moves the ball back to the 15-yard line. So it'll be second down 15, Purple Knights.
And 200 in the whole game, like you said. We're going to have a better second half, though. I can feel it. Had a good first quarter.
Play action pass again. Throws it in the middle. Complete. Oh, if Connor doesn't slip, he might have kept the ricochet and the interception.
I tell you what, though, that's a couple times they've had some open receivers, Kevin.
Yeah.
Guys haven't come up with it, and the quarterback just missed, but right there he just dropped it.
Hey, Raymond Hawkins, class of 02, checking in from Homer.
What's up, Raymond?
Said, I love what Coach JT said. It comes down to individual pride and individual toughness.
Yep.
You know what? That's life in general.
Yeah, you're right about that. Sometimes you got to look inside yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to get the job done. And then you can look at the other guys in the huddle and say, I'm going to get it done for you.
Trips near side. Davis stays in at the halfback to the right of Coulon. Third down 15. Coulon fires it short.
Come up and tackle.
And Williams has it, and he's going to have the first down.
We got a penalty on them, I think.
I see there's a flag.
Penalty on them? Good. Take that.
That's what I saw, but
yeah,
we'll see what they call.
Their receiver held us. They almost took him down. Connor and I can't tell the number 18, Noble.
At first, I thought Gordon was going to say that Jaden Keelan hit him out of bounds. He did not, but I tell you what, he literally decleated him out there. Number 7, putting a hat on a hat. My boy almost did a backflip on our sideline. Way to put it on him.
Noble was I saw the replay. Noble was the inside receiver down low, and he and Connor were going at it. And he literally grabbed Connor by the shoulder pads and almost threw him to the ground.
Good.
But the back judge, it was right in front of him, so he called that.
From the spot of the foul, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the penalty is now moves the ball to the 21-yard line. They have to get it to the 30, so it's third down and 9.
All right, here we go, boys.
Big third down here.
Don't give him too much room.
Empty set. 3 receivers to right, 2 near side. Now they move Davis back to the halfback position to the right. Coulon's going to roll to his right. Step up. Oh, he got it by yard. He dove forward and got it. Good effort there by Coulon.
We're going, man.
And that's what makes him so dangerous. He does a good job by himself in time, and if he can't throw it downfield, he'll use his feet and convert it to first down. Convert it to third down for first down.
He's good with his legs.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep. 10:38 to go here in the third. This is the opening drive of the second half. Davis with the handoff up the middle. Julian grabbed him first.
There you go.
Keelan and Jeffrey, Lacron, jumped on top of him.
Put that ball out, boys. Let's go. Keep pressure on. Let's go.
Gain of 2 to the 33. Let's go second down 8. Coulon looks to his right, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and good job there by Connor.
Yep, he punched it out.
Knocking the ball late.
Yep, I think that left arm just punched through. he did a good job getting in his pedal, but the guy beat him over the top.
Yep.
And then, you know, he saw, you know, as they say, you see that receiver's eyes get big and motion to the ball. You go punch it out, and he did exactly that. Nice job right there, 1-4.
3rd down 8. Whitley would be the lone split down near our sideline here. 3 receivers to the top. Davis lines up to the left of Coulon. Coulon steps out of the pocket again, throws it deep down the middle of the field, has a guy open, and it's caught. Deep in the Patriot territory. We're going to wrangle him down around the 16-yard line. Turner on the tackle, but they kept seeing that post, and this time they hit it.
I tell you what, Kevin, I was just about to say he has not hurt us down the field yet, and we have to.
Until now.
Yeah, we have to be able to get after him, you know, and especially step up in the run game, because you can see him move his legs as well. And all of a sudden he throws the post over our head and completes it.
Gordon, is that number 3 Williams, the receiver that's on the ground?
Yeah, it's number 3.
Yeah, looks like his leg injury, but God,
Yeah, it's a knee.
he had our guy beat by at least 5 yards. And Coulon hit him in stride, but injury timeout with 9:48 to go in the 3rd. Hope it's nothing serious.
No, I think he just hit it.
Yeah.
I don't think he twisted
I think he
it.
might have got
Okay.
slammed down on it. You're right.
Okay.
Guys, for this stop in action, I want to say thank you once again to our sponsors. Myco is more than a coin, it's a movement built on Solana, powered by a community and inspired by those who want to change people's lives. Play games, stake, earn, and grow together. Myco, join the network, be part of the future. Safest crypto play on Solana blockchain. Dr. Donald Feilbacher, appreciate your support of the Patriots, my brother.
We appreciate everybody listening to us, all the Patriot fans. And if we have any Purple Night guests, thank you for listening. And if y'all want to interact with Danny and I, send a text message to 504-259-7690. Make a comment, ask a question. Just give us your name and location because we don't have call ID. Love to hear from some Purple Night fans.
Yep,
And,
it's always nice to hear from the fans and what's going on, and we appreciate you tuning in, bringing you guys a live action on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Always a pleasure. It's Kevin and I in Robbie's 15th year doing this, and it's flown by. Been a lot of fun.
They officially spotted at the 18-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 Purple Knights from the Patriot 18. 9:48 to go here in the 3rd. This is the opening drive. After the Patriots took a 13-0 lead, it's been all Purple Knights. They'll give it to Davis. He goes to the right. Jeffrey Curtis and company jump on him, but I think he got it near the 15. Yep, gain of 3.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Ryan.
Second down, 7.
All right, let's go defense. Be tough here.
Gotta get a stop here.
Get up the field, go get him. Sam Gilmore said Sam and Darlene watching in Disney World. Oh, son of a gun. That's what I'm talking about.
They gave us a sideline warning.
Y'all have fun. Sam.
On who, us?
Yeah, on us.
Oh, okay.
They threw the flag or not?
Nope, they just gave us a warning.
I think they have to throw the flag actually to make it an official warning.
They'll give it to Dace again. He goes to the left. Tell you what, he fights hard, but
they wrap him up. And they're not going to get away from 7.
Got down to the 12.
12-yard line, gain of 3. Be 3rd down and 4. Kathy Chasson checking in from West Wego. Always good to hear from you.
All right, here we go. Kevin clock's running, 8:20 and counting here in the 3rd.
Yep.
Patriots are down 21-13 and August driving.
Big 3rd down play here. Coulon. Quarterback keeper goes to the left, has a lot of running room, and we're not going to catch him. Easily scores a touchdown for the Purple Knights.
Yeah,
with 8 minutes to go in the 3rd.
LeCron rushed upfield, and the linebacker just totally vacated. He was not there at all, and the hole was as big as the Red Sea.
So with 8 minutes to go in the 3rd, it's now St. Aug 27, and the Patriots 13 with the PAT pending.
Got to be mindful of your responsibilities.
Coach to kick the PAT here. is a snap. The place kick is up, and it's good. So with 8 minutes to go in the third, it's the Purple Knights 28, the Patriots 13.
All right, let's get going again. Come on. Come on. Gotta step it up. Let's go. Let's go. Kevin, you hungry? Smash that burgers. Serving up juicy hand-pressed patties, crispy fries, and creamy milkshakes. And they all hit the spot. Swing by before the games, 10202 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, directly across John Curtis School for bold flavors, smiles, and burger bliss. Walk in, call ahead, or order online or pick up smashthatburgers.com. Quinn, appreciate your support of the Patriots. Hey, if anybody wants that burger of the month, go check it out. It's that Thanksgiving burger. Got everything in there, cranberry sauce, stuffing, got the cheese, got whatever else. It's dynamite. Go check it out. Smash That Burgers. Appreciate your support.
Brad Chesson checking in for the Patriots. Texting in there quick. And of course, the March 100 to our right. They're cranking it up. Gilmore to kick it. He hammers it deep.
Let's go.
Dufresne
Let's
from
go.
the 5-yard
Let's
line.
go.
And he's going to get it near the across the 25, maybe the 26. Let's see what they spotted. Patriots have a lot of work to do with 7:53 to go here in the third.
Yeah,
They
you're
to
right.
28.
28-yard line. Thank you.
Starts right now. Let's go, offense. Kevin, you march it all the way down there and put a score on the board. When everything's right, and you can get right back in this game. Marcher 100's kicking it up.
Ball's on that left hash mark. Will come near side. I believe that's Boudreaux, the right halfback. Yep.
I mean, he got met with a
Gain of 1.
like 2 or 3 guys were on him on that one. All part of the plan, my brother. Let's go get it.
Do a quick zip
We
near
weren't
side.
set.
Nope.
Damn it. Come on, guys.
Well, if we can get our mistakes, let's get them out the way now.
Man, we had something cooking right there too, Kev.
Yeah.
Ugh. Come on, boys. Clean it up. Clean it up.
Penalty moves it back to the 24-yard line. Second down, 14. Clock is running, 7:10 and counting. We're in the third. Patriots send twins receivers near side.
10 seconds on the play clock here.
Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Become near side, pitches it to Boudreaux. Can he turn the corner?
Got space. Got space.
He does. Gets the block. Gets the penalty yards and a few more. Let's see what he spotted.
Yeah, and I like that too, right there. I think
At the 34.
Got it.
Martinez was out there leading the way, and
Gain of 10.
Jacoby had somewhere to go. I thought we, initially when I saw it, Kevin, I thought we had a lot. But St. Aug runs really, really well, Kevin, from inside out. And they came and caught up to us, but we have third and very manageable here.
Quick zip to the left, Leday. Can he turn the corner? He gets the block from Boudreaux, and he might have it at the sticks. Depending on where they spot it.
He should have it.
Yeah, I think he does, Kevin. Yeah.
close.
Thank you, Gordon. Hard to
He
tell.
has it by a yard.
Good. Hard to tell from our angle.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Special analysis by Gordon Hebert down there.
At the 39-yard line. Yep. Needed 4, got 5.
There we go. Good play call. I like us running the ball outside, Kevin.
Grabowski's the near side halfback. They go do a quick zip to him. And unfortunately, he cannot turn the corner.
Got to get that first block.
He lost a few yards.
Yeah.
Well, you run that same play two times in a row. St. Aug's going to say, okay, we got this now.
Yeah, but, I mean.
They went that backfield quickly.
We setting them up for some.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
the
would
old okey-doke.
imagine. Yep. Got something coming.
Loss of 5 to the 34.
Like I said, boys, all part of the plan.
Patrick drops back to pass, sets up the screen near side. Boudreaux has it, gets a couple blocks. Oh, what a hit.
Nice hit right there by 4.
That's number 4. They got to give him credit.
Yep. Don't look
That's
over
not
here.
Chad Jones Jr., just like his dad.
Don't look over here.
Woo. Tell you what. Put a pop in there on Boudreaux.
Yeah, he did.
Got it to the 39, got it 5 yards back. So be 3rd down and 10. Twins receivers to the left. Paget rolls his left. Intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
Threw it right to Coates. He gone. Pick 6. Try to throw it back in the line of scrimmage, like back in the middle here on a curl, and Coates is right to him.
Yeah, he was going inside to Isaac, the curl right over the field. I don't know if we pushed that route deep enough. I'm not sure. I'd have to see it again. But yeah, they had a lot of guys like presenting themselves right at the line of scrimmage in his face. And honestly, that's a tough ball to catch, Kevin. That guy made a really, really athletic play.
Yeah, he did.
You know, the ball's right to him, but a lot of times those defensive linemen, they're not going to see that. And, you know, that ball was fired right in there, and he did a great job of making it catch, making it happen. That's a sophomore defensive end.
I didn't see where he intercepted it, but nonetheless, it's a pick 6, and guess what? He gets to kick the PAT. Well, he's got his hands, he's
It was basically on the line.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it a 39-yard pick 6.
Yeah, he's 6'1", 200-pound defensive end, sophomore.
Here's a snap, place, and
And he finally missed it. Pushed it to the right, and then we have a flag.
all sides on us.
On us?
Yep.
Come on, guys.
Well, yeah, they declined it. They didn't really do anything with the ball. Put it in the same spot. He's so gassed. He had an opportunity to score all 7 points, but Coach, I need a breather.
Yeah.
So they throw Gilmore in to kick the PAT. Give him a little rest. Here's a snap. The place, kick is up. And it's true.
Good kick.
So with 4:27 to go in the 3rd, it's now the Purple Knights 35, the Patriots 13. That's Gilmore with the PAT.
I want to give a special shout out to Miss Ava Lee and Charlie Keeney. Sitting back at home, watching the game. Appreciate you girls. All right, Patriots.
We got to work it off for us now.
Yep.
Goodness.
Game's getting out of hand now. We got to go get it. Got to go get it. Let's go, boys.
I believe Gilmore would kick it off here.
You know, Kevin, you and I kind of talk sometimes during the week and talk about the keys to victory, what's going on, and about the other team. And you had mentioned, like, man, we just, I'll mention it after this.
Gilmore kicks it deep. Horton from the 5-yard line. Middle return. He's going to get it near the 30. Let's see what he spotted. Go ahead, Dan.
You know, you had mentioned, like, man, we just have not really played well in homecoming weeks in recent years, you know. A lot of distractions, a lot of things went on throughout the week. And I applaud us for, scheduling a really good team in St. Augustine for your homecoming. But like you mentioned, you're like, man, hopefully we're on our P's and Q's tonight because we have not played very well in the homecoming game. And this game has pretty much flipped in a hurry. And so we literally have to score on this offensive possession.
Paget rolls near side. Throws it to Martinez, incomplete. Second down 10. Now they throw a late flag.
Wow, the dude all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Two refs right here. Didn't throw nothing.
What is this dude looking at over here?
I don't know. I don't think it was an interference, to be honest with you. I'll watch the replay.
Well, honestly, Kevin, when Luke was coming back to the ball, I don't know if he saw it. It looked like the ball was kind of on the left, and he just kind of came downhill, and it surprised him a little bit on where the ball was. But I didn't really see that.
Me neither, but hey, we'll take it. Patriots need all the breaks they can get. Generally moves the ball to the 44-yard line.
And having said all that, Kevin, I'll tell you, Patriots are never out of a ball game. So we got to keep on plucking away. Got to keep fighting. Never, ever do I bet against them.
Padgett back to pass. Throws it far side down the sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
Did he catch it in bounds?
Call it complete.
Did he catch it in bounds? No, he said out of bounds. But what a catch. He laid out for it, but he's out of bounds. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, when he had possession, he landed out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Well, what an effort, though. Great.
Look at it again.
It's close, but he falls out of bounds.
I wish we could freeze it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kevin. I don't know. I think his right foot's in.
But you have to have possession, though. That's
no,
the thing.
I know. Well, Robbie's showing me right now on his phone. He's got the ball by his fingertips.
Nonetheless, that was a great catch. Hey, if we're in Canada, he's good.
Well,
what do you win in wide field?
I'm telling you right now, Kevin, from what I'm seeing on the Robbie's phone, it's a catch. He double tapped it with his right foot.
2nd and 10. Throw it out route near side and incomplete. 3rd down 10.
Yeah, the ball was on the tip, and I mean, the whole ball was almost off his fingers. And then when he brought it back in, his right foot was still in bounds, kind of sliding to it. So
that was still great. Great catch, though.
Great throw, great catch, even better catch, and we kind of haven't really had any of those breaks we've needed tonight. You know, with that interception, that fake punt, and then on that catch right there. But it's St. Aug, right?
Yep.
We always those wacky games with St. Aug.
Back to pass, throws a slant near side. Horton caught it.
Great catch. Great catch.
It'd be I think it's be just shot.
First down.
Okay.
They giving it to him?
Yep, they gave it to him.
Good. Let's go. Hey,
at
again.
The 46-yard line.
Hey, Horton's fighting for the ball, Kevin. Feed him. Feed him.
We go to the left, hand off to the half-ass Martinez.
He wants it. Go give him the ball. I like to see that.
3:44 and counting in the 3rd.
He's a senior. He said, come on, give it to me.
Yeah, we got to step it up here because we're down big. Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage, twins near side. We'll go to left again. A day in the handoff, maybe a yard.
You got to remember this too, Kevin. When it's a no huddle, or when you get up and get down and get set, there is no stemming inside by defense. What you see is what you get. So sometimes that's a good thing. You want to stop all that slanting, stemming, hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, move, they shuffle. You're in hurry up offense, they line up, you go to work.
Same formation quickly. The Patriots to the line of scrimmage. Option near side. Boot drove the pitch.
Let's go. Go Hunt.
Can he turn the
go
corner?
Hunt. Go.
He does.
Go.
Toes down the sideline.
Go.
And they're going to bring it down near the 20.
Nice. That's what it is. Let's go. Keep it going. Now get up and get set. We have, let's see here, 2:47 and counting here in the 3rd. Plenty of time, Kevin. You know, I mean, we do need to hurry, but we have plenty of time. You know, as far as not getting in, we don't have to press ourselves offensively and get ourselves in a tough spot.
Option to the left. Lede with the pitch. Could he turn the corner? He's at the 15 to 10 inside near the 6-yard line.
Late hit.
Late flag.
Good. Yeah, that was a late hit.
Yeah, he's sliding on his knees, and the guy hit him at the very end out of bounds. So
they marking it at the 9.
Might have said he stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Nice job right there, though. This hurry-up offense is putting it on them. Let's keep it going.
Well, it's going to be that way the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's got to be. Got to be. Got to be. Got to be.
1st and goal from the 4.
All right, here we go.
And we got a touchdown there.
There it is.
Boudreaux up the middle.
Tell you what, they're like literally diving at our ankles tonight. Good job, Jacoby.
That's number 2 again.
Yeah.
Patriots get back on the board for the first time since the Reagan administration.
Yep, nice job right there. That's exactly what we needed. He had to put some more points on the board. Let's go.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Hernandez to kick it. Snap, place kick is up, but there's a flag on the play. All sides on defense.
All right, so what does that get us here?
We're going to go for 2, I think.
Yeah, we need to.
They're calling offense on the field.
Perfect opportunity to go for 2. Now hurry up because they're going to start the play. Now we're good.
No, we're good. They got to restart the clock.
Got to reset it here. I'm just making sure. Still, though, we got to get our guys in and out. We got to get our personnel in and out. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here's a 2-point try. Too tight split near side. We give it to Martinez, and he's in.
All right, let's go. There it is, boys. Just like that. Defense. Defense. Got to step up. Got to step up. Let's go. All right. Well, we've had a lot of scores tonight, Kevin. We've been running through some of these sponsors, so appreciate you guys. Anytime anybody else wants to step up, give us a call, 737-4621. You can talk to Johnny Curtis and let him know you want to be interested in helping out the broadcast. For that scoring job, I want to say thank you once again to Bubblicious Barbecue. They're your neighborhood catering company, cooking all your favorites and more. Their specialties include tender brisket, juicy chicken, pulled pork, sweet pork ribs. Their premium meats are cooked low and slow with pecan wood for a mild, sweet, smoky flavor. For your next special event, choose Bubblicious Barbecue and visit them at www.bubbliciousbarbecue.com. Their Facebook page, and give them a call at 601-498-7025 for your catering needs. Their food is seasoned with love and cooked with passion. Go Big Blue. And we appreciate you again, Ron. He's cooking for the River Parish Disposal Company picnic on Sunday. Appreciate you putting that extra hours and hard work in, knowing that it's Thanksgiving time.
Little sky kick near side. They don't call fair catch. We pounce on him at the 31-yard line. Great job there by the recovery team.
But why he would do that, and he's protected if he calls a fair catch.
Yep. That scoring drive was a 10-play drive, taking 2:01 off the clock, going 71 yards in distance. Boudreaux with a 4-yard touchdown run, and Martinez with a 2-point conversion. It's now Purple Knights 35, Patriots 21. But more importantly, we got to get off of the 3 and out here, because since the 8:01 mark of the second quarter, St. Aug's offense has been just hitting us with haymakers left and right, so we got to do something about it.
Let's go. You're right, got to get off the field, Kevin. Let's go, defense. Tell you what I'd like to see.
Hold at the 33-yard line.
A little pick six, a little scoop and score, a little defensive action. Let's go.
Noble comes in at running back. He set a right of Coulon.
With the official signaling.
All right, there we go. 1st and 10, Purple Knights. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Noble with the handoff up the middle. Keelan hits him first, gets him down around the 38-yard line. Carr did that to us last week. Garrison, number 8, their running back, just gas at the middle, and that's what they're doing between Noble and Davis. Again, Noble at the middle again, has the first down and more. If he crosses the 50, we get him down around the Patriot 48, 47-yard line. This is not what we need. 148 and counting in the third. Got to get their offense off the field. Now it's on it. Noble again up the middle, bounces it to the right.
Get the ball out.
hit him, but Danny, they gassed us for 7 yards to pop.
Yeah, he's not quick enough to be able to make damage like that, Kevin. He's more of a downhill runner. We got to get to him and start ripping that ball out, understanding where we're at in this ball game.
And look, if you're seeing it's 25 seconds on the play clock.
Right.
Why aren't they milking? I'm glad they're not. But
they should be snapping it with 2 seconds.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter if we can't stop them. Davis in the ball game up the middle. Finally.
There you go.
No gain. It's going to be 3rd down. And it's, 2 late flags. I didn't see what
That's going to be on us, I think.
Yeah.
Great. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 5. And now we give them a 1st down on a penalty.
Unless they call on both of us, but.
What was it, Gordon? Did you see it?
Yeah, I got to pull the helmet off the other guy.
Oh.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just saw the St. Aug guy picking his helmet up, so that's probably the case.
It's been brewing for the past 10, 15 minutes after every play.
Well,
there's something.
It's also called how to win awareness. You got to let that stuff slide and shut your mouth to get in the huddle.
That's right. Especially in a situation like this. Kevin's right.
Personal foul. That's 15 yards.
Play between the whistles, and you give them something easy with a 15-yard penalty.
59 seconds to go in the 3rd. So now the penalty moves the ball to the Patriot 27-yard line. Thank you. Davis stays in at the running back. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Clock starts. Now the play clock starts. Davis takes the handoff, bounces it to the right. And we get him down at the 24-yard line, gain of 3. And that could be the last play. Well, it should be, but St. Aug's been snapping the ball pretty quickly. It's only 31 seconds in the play clock, but it's 27 on the game clock. They can just not run a play.
Still right here. Look like they're lining up to do it again. But
I think Coach Valdez realized that.
Yeah, their coaches are
he's like,
turning their back, letting it run.
Yeah.
All right, boys, so big 4th quarter.
Yep. So at the 3 quarters of play, it's the St. Augustine Purple Knights 35, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 21.
Kevin again. Well, for the first time tonight, we want to say thank you to Bob Usher Productions. Robbie's always up here in the booth with us, giving y'all the live action. Been with us since the very beginning. Kevin, you and I remember how it started out on the early broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
A little tin can you and I were both sharing, talking into, and with the teacher. Was that Mr. Crane?
Yeah, Gary Crane.
And so Robbie's been with us for 15 years now and making it happen. So if you guys need anything filmed or edited, give the best in the business a call. You got a wedding? Check them out, 738-1447. 738-1447, Bob Usher Productions. Couldn't do it without you. All right, Kevin, let's step it up. Come on.
I'm with you.
Get some energy in this stadium. Let's go defense.
Well, that's what we need. We need defensive turnover, stop. Because, when St. Aug got that long drive and got their first touchdown, they have scored in every possession since. Except when he knelt it down.
Defense, Kevin. Defense is an energy thing. It's a mentality thing. It's a, you know what? I'm about to do something right here on this play. I'm about to run through my guy's face and go cause something to happen. That's the mentality you have to have as a defense. He might have been picking up some yards. The guy got me on the last play, but guess what? Right now, I'm about to run through this dude's face and wreak havoc. And let's go get it.
Big 2nd down play here. Davis lines up to the right of Coulon. 3 receivers near side, split top of the field. Davis takes a handoff, bounces up the middle, crosses the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard shy.
Yep.
Big 3rd down play, but this is 4-down territory here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, having said that, Kevin, their kickers tonight have impressed me on their extra points. They haven't just barely made them. I mean, they've really booted them through. But I agree with you.
When you smell blood in the water, you know.
But you still make it a 3-possession game.
Yeah, go for a kill
if
shot.
You have to.
Give it to Davis.
Step up
the middle. He's going to have the 1st down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Purple Knights.
Yeah, Kevin, to be honest with you, Well, Jeffrey's right there. He's kind of shuffling around in the wash there with the defensive line, but
Jack Spotbacher in there as well.
few times it just seems like, no, that's not Jack's.
45?
No.
Oh, that's I'm sorry. That was his number last year, but of course, Terry.
That's Ben White.
Yeah, Ben White. I'm sorry. Kind of same stature. That's what maybe threw me off.
Yeah.
Noble checks in at the halfback. He'll take the handoff, goes to the left, has a lot of running room.
Nobody.
He's to the 5. He scores.
Wait. What the heck?
He made that look easy. 10:41 to go in the ball game. Purple Knights add 6 more back to their points. On a 15-yard touchdown run. Coates comes in to kick the PAT.
Well,
Got to keep fighting. Here's the snap. The place, the kick is up. And it's good. So with 10:41 to go in the ball game, it's now the Purple Knights 42, the Patriots 21.
Well, Crane and Template once again were established in September 1979. Auto to heavy truck repairs, diesel and gasoline engine repairs, check engine light diagnosis by computer scan, wheel alignments. Go check them out. They'll use the force match balancer, including raised, lowered, and specialty rims, specialty wheel balancing, zero out procedure, non-commission based technicians, nationwide warranty on repairs performed. We'll see them at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. Give them a call, 367-1199. Call my boy Noe. Again, happy birthday, my brother. Crane and Template, appreciate support of the Patriots.
Gilmore to kick it off. Purple Knights going left and right. He hammers it near side. And Dufresne lets it go out of bounds. So we should get it to the 35-yard line with 10:41 to go.
Johnny's down there. Jeff's having a conversation with Johnny.
They might make him kick it again.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you need a big play. You know, taking the ball on the 35 doesn't always give you a big play. So, you know, if you believe in your guys that are back there, this is that kind of game, Kevin. You need a big play to get yourself back in it. They're going to take out Paul and put in Isaac. I think Paul's done a pretty good job in the kicking game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a guy I would really think would be deep on a kickoff return, but he's done a good job. Isaac's probably more of the mold of a kickoff return, and so they put him in there. Maybe get a little bit more, you know, a little you know what I mean? If you can read through those noises. All right, here we go, Patriots. Let's make it happen.
All right, Gilmore to kick it off. Hammers it deep.
Got to hit it. Got to hit it.
10. 15-20 comes their side. 25 has a hole. 30-35. There it is. Can he make one guy miss? He cannot, but he gets it to the close to the 35-yard line. So that's the reason why Coach Johnny said, let's make him kick it. Yep.
Atta boy.
It only took 10 seconds off the clock. Gordon's around the 36. Is that where they're spotting it?
I'm working my way down there.
All right, that was good. That was good. That's exactly what we needed, guys. Got to come with another.
And we got a penalty on us.
What the heck?
Doing what?
On what?
I don't know. I'm walking right to it.
They still haven't put the ball down.
Sideline warning? Is that what was it?
That's the second one.
Oh, unsportsmanlike. I don't know.
So it would have been 36. 15 yards back. Wow. To the
Guys, I think one of the coaches pushed the ref.
Pushed him?
Yeah, that's
Ran
what it
into
sounds like. Ran into him. And
Yeah,
he
that's
claimed
a
it
bunch of
pushed him.
baloney.
So that the Curtis 49-yard line is where they're going to spot it.
Please.
It just seems like once we get one step forward, we
Referees
take
are
one
so
step
soft,
back,
man.
you know?
So soft.
Martinez, the left side halfback, Roboski, the right side. Ball in the near hash mark. We'll send Martinez in motion to the right. Quick zip to Roboski. Turns the corner, and he gets shoved out of bounds by Gilmore near the Purple Knight 44-yard line.
Nothing wrong with that. Stop the clock right there with 10:24 left. Good positive play right there with Isaac, and line up and do the next one. Here we go.
10:24 to go in the ball game. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. We'll go 2 receivers near side. Little 3-step drop, pump fakes, throws it outside, caught. That's Horton.
Forward progress.
They can give it to him at the 39-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
Yep, good job. And that's what I was talking about earlier, Kevin. Doesn't always have to be a home run. And a lot of times when you can dink and donk down the field, you give yourself an opportunity to set them up for the deep pass.
Option to the right, Boudreaux with the pitch. Got the corner, and he's going to get it to the 31-yard line. Should be
Martinez has to make his mind up. If he's going to turn inside to go make the block, make the block. But if you think, hey, my guy can outrun him, then go hunt.
Yeah.
Go hunt the next guy up.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. 9:42 and counting. And looks like Purple Knights call timeout, and they do. So timeout charge to the Purple Knights with 9:40 to go in the ball game, but it's the Purple Knights 42 to Patriots 21.
Well,
They having an issue with this side ref right here.
yeah, I can tell you. I guarantee you that I can see just by how they're
Johnny said he ran through 7 people and then ran into Johnny and called personal foul.
Yeah. Tell them just by the, I don't know, his vibe down on the sidelines is not liking us right now. All right, guys.
No, he's looking for something.
Yeah, just stop in action. I want to say thank you once again to TD's Lawn Care and Land Clearing, LLC, Travis Downey and Steve Downey, property management including hunting property maintenance in South Alabama. Call Travis at 205-609-8766. Steve Downey was on the first state championship team in 75, class of 77. 205-609-8766. TD's Lawn Care and Land Clearing LLC. We appreciate you guys. All right, you got Horton out here, Kevin, one-on-one. Well, get yourself a split. There you go, splitting out wide. So you got opportunity at the top with Luke Martinez, one-on-one in press coverage.
And become near side. Throws it to Horton on the fade. Oh, he caught it.
He did.
He's going to call it out.
Oh, he sure does.
Certainly is.
Oh,
of course he is.
I think he might have juggled it.
He did juggle it. I thought he still caught it in bounce, though. Could be wrong.
I couldn't see.
Oh, my goodness. Another one. Got to bring those in.
Definitely juggled. Well,
Yeah.
I'll say this, though, Kevin. I think the DB may have touched it. He may have gotten a hand on it at first.
We got dropped for a loss of 2. We're just not doing well right now.
Yeah.
4th down and let's call it 5.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Ball's at the 44-yard line. Got to get it to 29. 39, excuse me. Twins near side. Dude option. That didn't look good. Luka picks it up and
I don't know what's going on,
Way short
Kevin,
first down.
inside the box, but
late flag.
Yeah, that's on them.
Late flag.
Number 2, again, pulling out face mask.
okay. But number 2, yeah, he's had a very pointed game tonight.
He was playing safety.
Kind of been pretty directed. But, yeah, they are getting to us so quick on the pitch, Kevin, that London's having a hard time getting the ball out there, you know. And the running backs, you know, obviously need to flash their eyes and see it and get out there. But, yeah, they're getting to that speed option pitch so quickly from inside. They're just pinching hard down inside. And but when we've had the pitch, though, Kevin, we've had some stuff cook, you know. We've had some things happen. And what's happening here? Are we on
penalty move? 18-yard line.
Yeah, but are we on defense here? Are we on?
Yeah, they called it after the play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was hoping it was on the tackle.
So with 8:42 to go in the ball game, the Purple Knights take it over 1st and 10, but they'll be at their 18-yard line to start.
It was after the play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it's defense. All right, let's go. More defense. Get after this guy.
Lewis checks in at the halfback for the Purple Knights. 3 receivers left, 1 near side. Lewis takes a handoff, goes right the middle.
Get that ball out. Get that ball out.
Give him 2 to the 20. Now, you know, St. Noah's doing what they should be doing, just milking the clock. High snap. Coulon throws a dart, caught. And he's still running. Gets a couple blocks. That's Bennett. Crosses the 35-yard line, 25, and near the 21-yard line. Bennett,
tell you what, man, they talking a lot. Goodness gracious.
Had a lot of yards out of the catch.
Which I guess they deserve to talk a lot right now. Like just
7:50 to go to ball games now. 1st and 10, Purple Knights at the Patriot 21. Clock's running. Purple Knights is taking a time, calling the play. Far side, complete. That's Noble. No, late flag, that's number 10 too. I'm sorry, number 10, that's Sims. Late flag, the receiver in our defensive back with John. I don't know who's gonna get the flag.
Yeah. I'm saying that we're just talking too much tonight. Gotta play between the whistles.
Yeah, it's not doing us
We
any
haven't
good.
done enough of that.
It's on us.
Yeah, it's on us.
Penalty's going to move the ball to the Patriot 9-yard line, make it 1st and goal. Purple Knights with 7:12 to go in the ball game.
All right, here we go, boys. Make something happen. Get after that ball.
Clock's running.
Yep.
14 seconds to go on the play clock. Taking their time, like they should. High snap. Davis takes the handoff. McGard
boy
tackles him for a loss.
Job,
Back
McGard.
to the 11.
Everybody's just talking too much, guys. Going on all over the place. That's all I'm watching now. I want to watch good football. Come on. All right, defense, let's go, baby. Come on.
2nd and goal from the 11. We're at the 6-minute mark. Coulon rolls near side, keep it, quarterback keeper, wide open hole, the middle touchdown. He made that look real easy. 5:47 to go in the ball game. Add 6 more to the Purple Knights.
Bunch of flags.
Yep.
On us.
Yep. I think it's on us.
Well, the last one is. It's on number 7.
Okay.
They just threw another one on it.
I think there's another one on Jewel up top.
Well,
it's embarrassing.
Yeah. It's not the way we do it, boys.
No.
Not the way that we do it. So I know y'all go back and listen to the game. You be mad at us all you want. That's not the way that we play the game. Play in between the whistles, hit them in the mouth, win the game, shut your mouth, get in the huddle, and then go do it again.
Coulon with the 11-yard touchdown run. Officials try to sort it out.
You know, and look, here's the bottom line, Kevin. That offensive group on the other side, very, very good. They got receivers all over the field. They've been running it right at us, getting first downs. Quarterback salty. Offensive line's good. They're a good group, too. So, you know, just shut up and play. Go make your plays when it's time.
Face mask on the Patriots. Personal foul on St. Aug. Unsportsmanlike on St. Aug. Okay.
All right, so maybe it wasn't on us, maybe it was on them.
So we had one on us.
We had a face mask on us, and they had 2 personal
That was
fouls.
number 7 in the back.
No, I'm talking about Drew at the top. I'm glad it wasn't him. I thought from their reaction it was on us, so I apologize. But same thing goes, guys. Play the game. Come on, keep it going. And obviously, Aug's going to talk, because guess what? They're whipping our butt 48-21. And sometimes that's how it goes. And it's not easy, right, to just take it sometimes, right? But sometimes you need a little humble pie, get back to work, go play the game. And,
well,
you know, as long as it's not in the playoffs, we talked about it before. It's not easy to take sometimes when you're used to knocking people around. But, you know, and I wasn't expecting this tonight, that's for sure. But, you know, they punched us in the mouth.
Well, for you, all y'all listening, if you're curious, right now the score is St. Aug's 48, John Curtis 21 with the PAT pending. The Purple Knights have defeated the Patriots 3 previous times. This right now is the largest margin. Of course, we can still score points, but it ain't going to make a difference. The first time the Purple Knights beat the Patriots was in 2013. They won by 29-28. Got us again in 2014 by the score of 15-13, and last year they won 28-20. So right now, this is the biggest beating the Purple Knights have put on the Patriots so far. And now talking to Coach Valdez, explaining all the penalties and what's going to happen. Meanwhile, both teams are milling around like a bunch of cows on the field trying to figure out what's going on.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Figure it out. Well, what they're doing is they're talking to both coaches, and they're going to say, listen, we're not letting this get out of hand.
Well,
you guys have talked too much.
Because you get kicked out. You got to sit out.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So I think that they're letting that rule be known. You know, it's time to be quiet. Shut your mouth. Play with your headgear. You still got, you know, 5 minutes and 47 seconds. It's not like we have 30 seconds left.
No.
We still got a little bit of ball left. So be quiet, shut your mouth, play the game. Let's go to work.
All right, coach to kick the PAT here. Snap, plays, kick is up. And he missed it.
He almost missed the stand.
So with 5:47 to go in the ball game, it's going to remain Purple Knights 48, Patriots 21.
JT's talking to Drew over there, and Jeffrey's defending him, saying he's doing something with his mouthpiece or something, and he got called for a flag. And look, I'll tell it to you this way: you're not going to line up very many nights and have the officials on the JC side pulling for you, or maybe calling it for you. We usually, it's a little different, but so you got to be on it.
Well, credit to St. Aug. I mean, they fell behind 13-0 and from the 8:02 mark in the second quarter.
It was kind of one of those.
They had just been hitting us with haymakers.
Deals you were talking about. When I thought Prentice picked that ball off and they called it incomplete, and then they ran that punt, that drop punt. They ran it for a first down. It's kind of been all downhill from there. Just one of those crazy turn of events that really did turn the game.
This ref on the sideline is still giving us hell about the sideline.
Seriously?
Yeah, Coach JT was 30 yards down the field and he's yelling.
It's probably the same guys that call 9-year-old football games at the playground.
Coach kicks it, Roboski from the 40, and he gets it right to the 50-yard line. So the Patriots will take it over right there with 5:40 to go in the ball game. First and 10. Well, let's win this 5:40. Get some momentum to go into the playoffs. Got to have something positive here.
There's a lot to learn from tonight.
Oh, 100%. And I want these guys to understand we're not being negative. There's just a standard at which we play, and it's not through jaw jacking. It's through laying the wood and playing our game the way that our coaches teach us to play, and they'll have a lot to say in the film room tomorrow. I can promise you.
Horton on the quick hits far side.
Good job by that corner. Good job by that corner making an open field tackle. Somebody's down on the play. Cramps.
Yeah, one of the defensive backs. So injury timeout with 5:26 to go.
Kevin, for this stop in action.
Excuse me, go ahead.
I want to say thank you to our family's company. Give me a call, Danny Wimprine at the office. River Parish Disposal, 504-738-7700. We've been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for over 40 years now. Like we've always said, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
Well, the Patriots ended last year with a 3-game losing streak, losing to Jesuit, then Carr, then St. Aug, and then got hot in the playoffs and made it to the semis.
Yep.
So we're only guaranteed one more game. Of course, we'll find out on Sunday where we're seated, and if we play next week, we'll get a bye, and if so, where if we do play, where are we going to be? But you only guarantee one more. So if you want to keep playing, you better. Every week's the season in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Martinez and Ledea, the halfbacks, ball on the right half mark. Paget drops back to pass, throws it near side. It's going to be intercept. Oh, almost intercept on the ricochet.
Pass interference.
Intended for Dufresne.
Yeah, London hasn't looked as comfortable tonight, Kevin, if I'm being honest. The ball's kind of coming out of his hand a little funky. He has not looked as comfortable as he has in recent nights, and but I love him to death. Sophomore, I think he's the best sophomore quarterback in the state. If I'm being honest, I think he's going to have a fantastic future. But the reason I'm saying that is because I think everybody still needs to get back to work. Got to keep working on our technical things and a little bit of everything. So for the last game of the season, like we mentioned, there's still things to learn. There's still things to do. And I guarantee these coaches are going to go in and dissect this film and say, wow, look at how many points we left on the board. Look at how many things we allowed defensively from just little bitty things that we constantly tell you.
Deep pass, interference going to be called again. So the Patriots will get a few more yards on the penalty.
Yeah, it looked like he almost tackled him in the secondary right there. Be able to get to him. And, I will say that I think Horton's had a pretty good game, trying to attack the ball, get to it. We've thrown him the ball a pretty good bit. We've seen Isaac out there a little bit. You got to remember Luke Martinez, I think he got his first touchdown catching the ball tonight. So then you saw Dufresne back there on the kickoff.
Flag on the far side.
Return team.
I don't know if the coach has on.
Goodness gracious.
The referee's turning back to the foul line, so I don't know what's going on there. This game's getting out of control. This is craziness. Gordon, what's that spot? I can't. Did the 24?
24.
All right, thank you. That might just be a sideline warning over there.
It is.
I thought it was unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's who they are. They're going to move it again?
Yeah. It's unsportsmanlike. He's talking to him right now.
Now the penalty moves the ball to the 14?
12-yard
line. Half the distance. So check this out. We went from the 48-yard line to the 12 on 3 consecutive penalties. Draw to Leday. And he gets it. There's a late flag.
That's a face mask.
Okay, got it to the 5-yard line. It's getting ugly now.
Yep.
Oh, and that one looked intentional.
Oh, really?
Like 4 flags.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Well, you just got to get out of this one. Got to survive through this one, guys. And,
Either that or these refs have a
keep
quota on how many
better.
penalties you're going to throw. They just kind of get it in.
Right. But the thing is, it's what I said before is you just got to get out of the game healthy. Get out there healthy through the playoffs. I've lost a few games in my career and then come back the next week and whipped up on somebody, and that's what I'm hoping here.
All right, first and goal from the 3. Second goal from the 3, excuse me. We're going to do a
Goodness
fade.
gracious, another penalty.
What is going on?
Yeah, they jumped.
Offsides on St. Aug, so that's going to move it to the 1.5.
Hey, if they keep calling this many penalties, we have a shot.
Evan DeCero checking the game at receiver.
Yep, 2 tight, split to the left. Rabonsky takes the handoff.
Nope.
No way.
Stopped at the 1.
Yep.
Or the half-yard line.
4:19 and counting. Leday takes the handoff. No,
Nope.
excuse me. London kept it, and he falls in, and he scores.
Touchdown. Good.
With 4:02 to go.
I'm going to keep his feet. Good job right there. Again, number 2 dove at his ankles and whiffed. So I've never seen a defensive guy want to tackle somebody at the ankles. All the defensive guys I know want to hit you in the face, but we've been just dirt diving all night. And London made him whiff on that one. Good job.
Hernandez in to kick the PAT. Martinez will hold it. Snap, plays, kick is up, and it's good. So with 4:01 to go in the ball game, it's now the Patriots. Excuse me, the Purple Knights 48, the Patriots 28.
All right, well, you keep your ones out there, Kevin, on defense, or you put some of the younger guys in? Yep, keep the ones out?
Yep.
I'm down with that.
No.
You still got 4 minutes left. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen,
No, but
it's they've captured some serious momentum, and St. Aug has played very, very well.
No, take your beat like a man.
And yeah, I agree with that.
Well, we're probably going to try an onside kick.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I love one of my
Why not?
favorite.
Got to work on it.
My favorite plays in football, boys.
Hey, look, remember, just 3 weeks ago, Brother Martin, we're up 21 points against Brother Martin with 6 minutes to go.
That's true.
4th and 21, they throw an under route, get 22 yards. 2 plays later, they scored a touchdown.
Yep.
Onside kick, we get it. First play, we fumble, they scoop and scored like that. We're
Totally
only up
different
7
game.
points.
That's true. That's true.
Keep playing.
Yeah, you never know.
Keep playing. Now, unfortunately, we made a play and it ended up winning about 14 over Brother Martin, but who knows? We might catch St. Aug snapping right here, thinking, oh, it's over with.
Yeah.
If we make a couple plays and keep hitting, you never know.
I'm down with that.
All right, Hernandez to kick it. We're going to do onside kick near side here, so we'll see how it goes. Gets the bounce, and it went out of bounds. Oh,
We touched it before 10 yards anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was going to get tipped.
Exactly.
No, it didn't. We touched it.
About 9 yards, so. All right, it's worth the effort.
Yeah. But like Kevin said, I saw him working that this week in practice. And no matter what happens right now in this game, it's always something you need to work on. So, again, they'll diagnose it in film, talk about it, get on the field, work on some things, and get better from there. You never know if you're down by 7 points in a state championship, you're going to need it, you know. So let's go, defense. Keep on playing.
Yep. Lewis is the halfback. He'll take the handoff, goes to the left.
There you go.
Maybe
Keep on
two.
playing.
Maybe 2. 3:45 and counting.
Number 44 checks in the game. That's Roderick Franklin. Okay, RJ. See you out there, big dog. Let's go. RJ was another one of our 8th grade studs from last year. He's a freshman. Good to see him in the game. I think he's got a bright future here at Curtis.
St. August taking the time, milking the clock. Coulon rolls to his left. Gets it near the 40-yard line. Maybe another gain of 2. Let's call it 3rd down and 6. We're at the 3-minute mark. You know, when Coach Valdez got hired on at St. Aug, I knew he'd do a good job.
Oh, yeah.
And, last year he kind of turned around a little bit, but this year they're really good. I mean, their only loss has been the Carr.
They were rotating guys in, Kevin.
And,
yeah, I mean,
he's going to do good things there.
We talked about it in pregame, how many athletes that they've had come through this school. It's unbelievable, really. And they haven't been able to do anything with them as far as win state championships, you know. You get a coach over there that cares, buys in, and the kids love them to death. They're gonna do some serious things.
Yep. Tell you what, little halfback they got in Lewis gets it to the.
Taking these youngsters for a ride.
Oh, yeah, he's dragging Patriots.
We're going to blow the whistle?
Still never fell down.
Yeah.
They just blew it.
Yeah, they can mark it around the 24-yard line, but that's enough for a first down with 2:10 and counting.
Come on, boys. Let's pad level down.
St. Aug wants to ring the bell over 50 points. That hadn't happened to us in a long time. You have to go back to Coach JT's first year in 1969. 2 teams, and we lost 50-0 and 52-0 in that first year.
Is that right?
So if they score a touchdown here, they'll be the first team to do that.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. We jumped all sides. Oh, yeah. No, 52. That first year in 69 is most in Coach JT's coaching. Yeah, we lost to Sam Barth, which is now Ecole Class 8, 52-0. And then 2 weeks later to St. Charles, 50-0. And since then, nobody's scored 50 plus on us. So, we got an historical stat. We got 1:27 to go in the ball game. Noble is at quarterback now. He's going to keep it. Rolls his left. 10-5, guess what? Any flags?
Yeah, holding.
Oh, what's going on over there at the top of the field? Late flag, unsportsmanlike. I don't know what's going on there. So let's see if that touchdown stands.
Well, the guy just from St. Aug just kept blocking him after the play. I don't think that's what they called it. I think they called holding on the corner, on the receiver, blocking the corner outside, so should back him up. Like I said, that looked a little too easy. All right, there he is. Yep, holding on Aug.
So as of right now, that penalty, Sam Barth, their 52 points is the most. Let's see if the Patriots can keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, yep. Number 16, Broderick Sanders checks back into the ball game. Super young talent. It'll be fun to watch him over the next bunch of years.
He still haven't put the ball down for play.
Yep.
16-yard line.
Kane Navarro in the game as well.
Now it's spotted at the 8-yard line.
Ernest Lewis in the game also.
All right, 1:15 to go. It's going to be first and goal, Purple Knights from the Patriot.
Mark Duran.
8.
95.
Lewis lines up to the right of Noble. He'll take the handoff, goes to the left, and he scores.
Oh, tackle.
And there's your record. Coach JT's 57 years coaching the Patriots. This is the most points that his defense has given up. So with 1 minute to go in the ball game, Lewis from 9 yards out puts 6 more points on the board for the Purple Knights.
And I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, it just shouldn't happen, Kevin. I've seen some dynamic offenses, and St. Aug's good, but they're not that good. They should be scoring this many points on us. And like I said, I'm just being honest. I got to hand it to St. Aug. They're a great team. They whipped up on us tonight. But for us to allow 54 points, that's not good. That's so a lot of things to clean up, and we will. And I'll say this too. That's, like I said, they all go back and watch it. Love you guys to death. But after tonight, this game's over with. You know, no harping on it, no worrying about it. We learn from it, and we move on. You know, I can remember a couple years ago, everybody was talking about cars so bad. They were the best, and then we go ahead and just smoke them. It was like 49-6 or something. So, you know, forget about it, get better.
All right, Coach, try to add the 55th point for the Purple Knights. Let's see if you can do it. And we jumped off sides.
Oh, my God.
Man, this game can't end fast enough.
I'm serious.
I mean, it's getting ugly from both sides, you know. It's just like, you know.
I don't know what to say.
Nothing you can say. All right, let's try it again. Snap is high, place is down. And it's good. So with 1 minute to go in the ball game, it's now the Purple Knights 55, the Patriots 28. And that, my friends, is the most points that the Patriots have given up in Coach JT's 57 years coaching the Patriots. The previous most was 52, again by Sam Barth, which is now Ecole Class E.
Wow. That's crazy. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you once again to Maiko. Maiko is more than a coin. It's a movement built on Solana, powered by community, and inspired by those who want to change people's lives. Play games, stake, earn, and grow together. Maiko, join the network, be part of the future. Safest crypto play on the Solana blockchain. Go to your Phantom wallet, trade that for Solana, pick up Maiko. Dr. Donald Feinbacher, stay weird, brother.
Little squid kick, pick it up near side. That's number 6 for the Patriots, feeling it.
That's, I believe that's Evan DeCharo.
Yep.
He got hit hard, but he kept running. Good job by him. I don't think we got the play.
Luke Martinez in at quarterback. 54 seconds to go in the ball game. And there's a flag on play. It's comical now. All right, let's try it again. We got 5 yards on the free
Number 19,
offside there.
Luke DeLatte at quarterback.
Yep, we'll go to the right. Hand off to Scafini. No gain. 38 seconds.
Number 8, Brock Bergeron checks in at QB.
This will probably be the last play here. Brock Bergeron against the quarterback. And we fumble it. That's the way to end the ball game, right?
That's it. That's it.
St. Aug takes it over with 4 seconds. I think we'll keep it running.
Running back ran wide.
That too.
Didn't run to his hole, and that's rough.
Well, you guys hang tight with us. We have a score and recap on our post-game part of the broadcast. Of course, like to say, we set up next week's game, but we don't know when that's going to happen because the pairing show and the rankings come out Sunday.
2 seconds left.
They start running out. Yeah, that's all we're going to do it. So,
why not?
Congratulations to the St. Augustine Purple Knights. They defeat the John Curtis Christian Patriots by the score of 55-28. You hang tight. We'll have a post-game recap.
Yeah, very good game by them. They whipped us.
Go ahead.
I want to say thank you for our premier post-game sponsor. That's Bengal Pest Control. When pests invade, you need more than a quick fix. You need Bengal Pro Exterminators, a locally owned and operated company trusted to protect families, businesses, and entire communities with proven results. Whether it's roaches, rodents, mosquitoes, or more, Bengal Pro has you covered. Don't wait till the problem gets worse. Call today for a free inspection. 833-GO-BENGAL. Visit BengalPro.com. Rodney Beloso, Alexis Boyer, we appreciate your support of the Patriots. Bengal Pro Exterminating.
Well, the Patriots got on the board first. 10:06 to go in the first quarter of the day with a 5-yard touchdown run. Patriots missed the PAT, and that put the Patriots up 6-0. The Patriots got it back on the board again at the 11:10 mark of the second quarter. Paget hit Martinez for a 36-yard touchdown pass. Hernandez added a PAT, and that made the score Patriots 13, St. Aug 0. But from that point on, it was a different St. Aug team. They settled down, didn't make any mistakes, and they just flat out broke out the whooping stick. 8:01 to go in the half. Coulon hit Noble on an 8-yard touchdown pass. Coates had the PAT, and that made the score 13-7. With 2:11 to go in the half, Whitley had a 2-yard touchdown run. Coates added the PAT, and that made the score 14-13, and the Purple Knights did not look back. With 1:12 to go in the half, Davis had a 15-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, making it 21-13. And that's how the halftime score was. But third quarter was more the same. St. Aug with 8:10 to go in the third quarter. Coulon had a 12-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, making it 28-13. With 4:27 to go in the third, Coates had a 39-yard pick six. Gilmore added a PAT, making it 35-13. The Patriots got back on the board with 2:22 to go in the third. Boudreaux had a 4-yard touchdown run. Due to a penalty, it moved the ball closer to the goal line, so the Patriots went for 2. Martinez took it over right guard for 2 points. That made the score 35-21. But in the fourth quarter, it was more the same. St. Aug got back on the board. Noble with a 15-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, making it 42-21. With 5:47 to go in the game, Coulon with another 11-yard touchdown run. Coates missed the PAT, and that made the score 48-21. The Patriots got back on the board with 4:02 to go in the ball game. Padgett had a 1-yard touchdown run. Hernandez added a PAT. That made the score 48-28. But with 1 minute to go in the ball game, St. Aug got on the board again. Lewis with a 9-yard touchdown run. Coates added a PAT, making a score 55-28. It's the first time that the Patriots have given up 50 points since 1969. It is also the most points that the Patriots have given up on the Coach JT's tenure as coach of the Patriots. The previous high was 52 points when Sam Barth, which is now Eco Classic, beat the Patriots 52-0. Of course, 2 weeks later, as I mentioned, St. Charles beat the Patriots 50-0. So not the kind of records you want to set defensively, not the kind of way we want to go into the playoffs. Obviously, I thought we were pretty much evenly matched with St. Aug. Both of us lost to Carr. I thought we might have learned from our mistakes, but really the turnovers again put us behind the 8 ball. But you got to credit St. Aug. They just come out, they just kept chopping wood, and they just punched us in the face, and we just didn't answer.
Yeah. I mean, basically, Kevin, the momentum of the game changed in the second quarter, and then we just couldn't keep up. I mean, you got to hand it to St. Aug. They played very, very well after the second quarter on, and like you said, they just kept hitting us, and it got ugly. But the biggest thing is, Kevin, and I'll say this: when you lose to a team like this, you gotta want to play them again, right? If you're a competitor, you gotta want to say, you know what? I hope we meet them in the playoffs, because I guarantee you, we meet them in the playoffs, it's going to be a different story. I know we're going to learn from our mistakes and do our job. But at the end of the day, forget this loss. Well, don't forget it. Let it burn you up. Honestly, that's what competitors do. They eat them alive tonight, and they can't sleep. But after that, get back to the drawing board. Let's work. Let's get better. And let's go whip up on the next guy.
Before we sign off, I want to say congratulations again to Peyton Stropolo. She is your 2025 John Curtis Christian Homecoming Queen. Again, one more time, the Homecoming Court. Representing the 9th grade, Adele Curtis and Madison Curtis. Representing the 10th grade was Gracie Hebert and Chloe St. Pierre. Representing the 11th grade was Emerson Usler and Gabriella Fabacher. And representing the 12th grade, Mackenzie Gandolfo and Peyton Stropolo. And again, Peyton Stropolo was your homecoming queen. Congratulations to all those ladies. I hope you guys, you ladies had a great, 2 weeks of, parties and preparation, and of course the homecoming week. Unfortunately, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to get a win for you on your special day, but you represented the school very well, and y'all looked great tonight in those young girls' dresses. Again, the LHSA will have the selection show Sunday midday, where the seedings and the parents will come out, so we'll find out there. With this loss, how far has it dropped? We were 6th seed. The top 8 seeds get a bye. I don't know. I don't know how far we dropped back. Last week we lost the car. We went from a 2 to 6. If we fall out the top 8, then we're going to be playing next week. So we'll find out on Sunday afternoon. So, it is what it is. And if we do, guess what? Last year we had to play and made to the semis. It's a 19 seed. Yeah. So, it is what it is. But
get your fork, eat your humble pie.
Yeah.
Go back to work and be the team that you know you can be.
Yeah. But listen, now you only guarantee one more game. So from this point forward, if you want to keep playing, you got to listen to the coaches, execute the game plan how they want you to do it. And again, turnovers was our undoing. We've been doing pretty good this year, limiting the turnovers. But the last 2 weeks, the turnovers has really killed us.
100%.
So,
there's so many things I see in this game, Kevin, that we could change and do better, offensively and defensively. That, like I said, I expect we play them again. It's a totally different game.
Yep. Whenever we find out Sunday, we'll find out Sunday when and where we play. We'll get it out via social media. So usually I would say, hey, until next week at whatever time. I don't know. We could be playing next Friday. We may have off. It depends on our bracket and other teams are doing with the PowerPoint. So we'll find out Sunday, and we'll let everybody know. Any final thoughts before we sign off, Danny?
No, buddy. Just ready to now, after a game like this, I'm ready for the next one.
I'm with you. Unfortunately, like in baseball, you can play the next day, but in football, in that case, we have to wait 2 weeks, and that's frustrating.
But
right?
I'll say this, and I'll say this, the kids need to hear some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You could think that you're good. Thinking you're good is great. You got to have confidence going to the game. And sometimes when you take it on the chin, it's a good thing, right? You got to learn to get back up sometimes and keep on fighting.
Amen.
So hopefully that's what we have from here on out.
Well, on behalf of Robbie User, Kel Kopecky, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimprine, and Kevin Fayard, until next time, go Big Blue.
God bless.